Hey everybody, welcome to Riverbreak. We are back after a little 2-week skip here, and we're ready to go with some more fun and, well, maybe some more killing today. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who dies next today. I kind of got the taste for blood now. Killing's fun. I might have to do a little bit more. Let's see. I'm going to go through here in a minute and give everybody a little intro. First, I'm Art. I'm the Dungeon Master at the Arthur of Gaming on pretty much all the socials and YouTube. Go ahead and look for me. And of course, welcome to Fabled 42, our kind of new home here. It's only our second week here on Fabled 42 on a Saturday. And, Fabled 42, we build a community through friendship, gaming, and chaos, which if you know any of these guys here, chaos is pretty much built in. And you can watch us, every other Saturday noon here on Fabled 42. Actually, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is the channel time. I have to remember that. All you West Coast people.
Yeah. 6 p.m. Central European time.
And then it's like 6 o'clock Austria time. He's in Austria. So, and we'll throw it over first to Goldie. Goldie, go ahead and do a little intro.
Hi, everybody. I play Goldie. I'm Alicia Marie Body on all socials, and I'm a halfling sorcerer.
And then we'll throw it to Bryn over there.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Thad Casey from the Vorpal Board team, our manufacturing guru, the guy who builds boxes for a living. Many hours and hours and hours of building boxes. So I play Bryn Vrog, an assassin, rogue, fighter combo, drow elf, and being part of the Vorpal Board team, I get to do our last giveaway from the Vorpal Board stream. We had these absolutely amazing books that we gave away in season 3. We're starting season 4 today, so this is the finale. These were customized for our cast by our friends over at Elderwood Academy. They gave us these amazing spell books. They hold all of your cool stuff. And then they also have in them some Die Hard dice, a Hero Forge mini for the player character minis. If the person who won Muvera, make sure you take yours and bury yours out back because she's now dead. Just pointing that out.
Thanks to Thad.
I would have been a little more sympathetic if Ember had not whined for hours and put it on social media. Now I'm like, a little hateful, but it's okay. I love you, Ember. Sorry you're gone. I digress. Oh, we also have some Nord Games critical hit decks, the same ones we used during our game. And I think that's it. So anyway, without further ado, we are giving away our final. And the winner of Korbog's book is Sven. So if your email starts with Sven, you have won Korbog's book.
I think I remember. I
think I remember Sven too. So congrats.
It could be the best book. I'm not making any judgments. It could be the best one.
Does it come with like some nice chocolates or something? Are you gonna ship it? Should I ship it to you?
Austrian chocolates.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, let's kick it down to, where is he? Down there. Korbog.
Me? Hi, I'm Chris Sims. I play Korbog, a paladin warlock, paladin of vengeance, and that's about it for me. I don't do all the stuff that does.
Hey, that's it. I can talk a lot less now. Can you believe it?
And then last but not least is Nykoral.
I'm Chris Solo. You guys can find me here at Fable 42. I play Nyko. I am a Firbolg Bard, College of Eloquence.
All right. And you want to say other stuff? Do you have other stuff?
Sure. I can do the sponsor stuff too. So anything that you see on all of our other shows, not this one, because this is all Art's beautiful scenery, but everything that you see 3D printed on all the other shows is brought to you by Griffin Co. We are Vorpal powered. Our video and audio displays, player indicators, digital dice, zoom features on the battle map, all brought to you by Vorpal Board. So check those guys out. So Patreon is our big push. So we have a lot of exciting things happening with Patreon now. Ukador Con 2020 is in October. We have a lot of cool events. We have a new superhero and supervillain campaign. So those of you who haven't seen that in the Discord chat, you can create a superhero or a villain and join a different pool of people. We're going to start pulling from that and doing different random one-shots. It's essentially 5e, just like modern 5e, so your same characters, just a little flavor for superhero stuff. But if you want to join any of our community games, the only way to get a ticket for those community games is be a basic subscriber at Patreon. So go ahead and click that link down below. And we do still have the bonus for subscription tiers for Patreon or Twitch, where you get, depending on the tier, you get a luck point and inspiration die that you can give to any of the players or DM that they could use during the game. So some of the new things, and Art, I'll let you decide with when we want to cancel out one of your rolls. It has to be on my turn. This is up to you though. So this is your call. Before, if you rolled a natural 20 to hit me, Thad could throw a luck point to make you re-roll. We're keeping it like mano-y-mano kind of. So if I have luck point, I can do that. I kind of do. I didn't like it yesterday because it didn't work in my favor, but I understand. I was a player yesterday, so I understand. But yeah, so that's the only other mechanic. We also do have a bit menu down below. If you donate bits, you can actually give any of the players healing potions and all that jazz. That's all I got.
All right. Good. All right. So, picking up where we left off last time. So our friends went to the Lumo estate where Goldie is from, and you lost a player. Ember died. Her head was taken off, and she got buried out back apparently, and which was kind of harsh, but whatever. And then you went inside and you found out that Lumo's family was in fact trapped inside a glowing orb and had been trapped in there for quite some time, and you managed to rescue them. So that is exactly where we left off. So you're still at the Lumo estate. Family just got rescued. They said they've been in there for a while. Luckily, they're sorcerers and stuff like that, so they've been able to create food and water and keep themselves alive. And there's a fresh mound of dirt out back where Mubera is buried. So
This isn't fun.
Wow.
what's that?
Yeah. Why do we have to come in on such a serious moment? We got family reunions. Can we do some random shenanigans shit or something first?
Real quick,
This is back.
Goldie, Bryn, Korbog, and myself, we all get 1 luck and 1 inspo.
Oh,
Hey.
cool.
And remember,
Thank you,
it's use or lose. So at the end of tonight's episode, you lose it if you don't use it.
Who's throwing stuff out there already? Damn it! Damn kids and your rock and roll music. All right. So what would you guys like to do at this point? Now that you're still at the Lumo estate in the birthright.
Mm-hmm. Well, my family's very happy that we've rescued them. They're actually not too happy about us burying someone right out back there, but they understand why it was done, and they honor all of you for giving your lives and your bravery to rescue them. But my father, I'm gonna be honest, is not really happy that, and this is probably something I should have told you guys a long time ago, but my father isn't happy that I'm wearing this tunic that doesn't really fit. I never really told you guys why I wear such a big tunic. I had a brother, an older brother, and he just became kind of power hungry. He didn't understand, we're such powerful sorcerers, why didn't we exert our power and do more? Well, he had kind of a row with my father, and I haven't seen him since. And it's been 3 years, and my parents end up in a bubble. I don't know. It's something I think about. Maybe when we get back to the other side of the island, I'll visit a dressmaker's and get something that fits me. I don't know. It's just something I thought of.
It's your brother's tunic.
Yes, it's my older brother's tunic, and I don't ever want to take it off, but my father was not too happy to see that I was wearing it, because we don't know what my brother has gotten into. He became power hungry, and then he took off after a major row with my father, and then the Geists, and then my parents in a bubble. I don't know. Something to think about. Maybe something I probably should have told you, but my
Is he
brother
gonna be a
wanted
problem?
power. What?
Is he in this city?
I don't know. All I know is that he wanted power. He did. I love my brother, but
Well, we all have complicated pasts. We can't hold that against you. There's nothing wrong with that. You just let me know or let us know if there's anything that we can do to help.
thank you, Nico.
What your father thinks doesn't matter. You've proven that you're an adult. You can forge your own path.
I do feel like a real adventurer now. Is there anything you guys want or could use me to help you find? I feel like you've done so much for me, and I sort of just happened upon you guys and threw your whole system off, but I'm in for any further adventures. Any. If you need me to slay dragons, I would love to be a part of it.
Do we have a system?
I don't. This is our system. Gorbog, you thinking maybe her brother has something to do with what's going on in the town?
You think?
I hope not.
Yeah, there's definitely some powerful magic that works here. I mean, this is what kind of sorcerer was your brother? What kind of magic user?
Same thing. He's draconic as well. He's a few years older, and as he got older, his powers just developed. He was truly amazing, and I looked up to him, and I said to myself, if I was going to be a sorcerer, he was going to be like the model for what I wanted to be. But he just didn't understand why we didn't exert the powers that we had to have more power over the ruling class. And I really hate talking about my brother like this, but you know, he and my father did not agree. So, and that's probably why I didn't share it with you guys. I just didn't want you to think badly of Killian. I love him, and I still do, but we haven't seen him in a long time, and he didn't really think that we were using our powers to the best of their ability. He was very strong and very determined, and he did not agree with the way things were being done here in Riverbreak.
Strong often use their might for the wrong purpose. I know that very well.
I'd hate to think that he's gotten into something that has caused people so much pain, but I just thought it was important you guys should know that. Of course, given what we've lost and given up to save my family.
Goldie, as far as I'm concerned, you're welcome among us for as long as you want to stay.
Thank you, Korbog.
So, since it may come down to this, if the process of trying to free the city of Riverbreak, if we run into your brother and he's on the wrong side of this, what are you going to do?
This is something I never wanted to think about or face. And when I went in and I was talking to my mom and my dad, my father wouldn't bring it up, but my mother pulled me aside and she did talk about it. And part of her was worried because if you think about it, everything has been run over by these monsters. But my parents were encased in a bubble. That is what confused my parents and made them think. Again, we don't want to believe Killian had anything to do with anything, but here we are. with a dead Minotaur in the backyard.
I think she preferred cow.
Huh?
I want to see how many times we can bring up the fact that Muvera died in this episode. So we should keep count.
Ember's dead. Ember's dead. Ember's dead.
Well, we have the Hammer of Korak. Hammer of Korak can protect your brother from final vengeance. We do meet him.
I don't believe he is truly evil. I just think he's been led astray by, I don't know. I just think he's not truly evil. I don't want to believe that. But I do want to free this city from whatever plague has taken over, because the city was great, and my family and my friends and everybody. I love Riverbreak, but I don't like what it's become, and I don't like what power started doing to my brother. My family's gonna stay here. If we leave the compound, they're safe, and they're gonna stay here on our land if we leave.
I forget. And that kind of happens with Bryn. Did we get enough silver? Do we have enough for Magic Max?
Miracle Max.
Miracle Max. Close.
You think about it a little bit, and you got quite a bit. Probably not enough to free the entire city in these small groups. Something more will have to be done. You do know that Miracle Max had said something about trying to increase the efficacy and making the area of effect larger, but you haven't seen him in a bit, so.
So Goldie, I guess I have two questions before we leave your family estate. One, do your parents happen to have a cache of silver that they could donate toward the city of Riverbreak? And second, is there anything that you should or can pick up that may help you now that you're a crazy ass adventurer like the rest of us? Your brother's tunic is one thing, but perhaps some additional toys.
You know what? Let me go ask my parents about the money and to see if there's anything I can take with me. The other thing I wanted to mention, should we take the Minotaur shovel, or should we leave it there as marker? I don't want to desecrate a grave, but that shovel was quite strong. Should we take it or leave it where it belongs?
Take it.
Okay, I'll be right back. And Goldie takes off into her house.
Who's gonna go in the back and get the shovel?
I will.
I really wanted Thad to speak up.
In fact, I will take everything that I think is useful.
You know damn well.
It's a greater grave. I can't do it. I just
Tell you right now,
can't.
if you had taken that shovel, it was going on social media, and I was tagging everybody.
No. There's a line you shouldn't cross as a person, and I do know where it is. I just tend to ignore it. But
all right, Goldie, give me a die, just a straight die 20 roll.
And we're off to a great start. 3.
Okay. Yeah, you go back in to see your parents. Who are you going to go talk to? Your mom or your dad?
I'm talking to my mom because my father's mad at me about this.
Okay. Okay, so you go to your mom. What do you say? Go ahead, tell me what you say.
Okay, so I walk in and I'm like, Mom, and my father's sort of brooding, but they're safe and they're fine. And I'm like, you know the adventuring group that I've joined, and we've done so many things, and we've given up so much to save you. And my mother she has a soft spot for my brother and for everything. My father has completely disowned him. But basically, the one thing that we've been told can save the city of Riverbreak is money, silver, that can be converted into like a spell that can release the monsters that have like taken over the citizens of Riverbreak. Do we have anything in stash? I know we're not poor. I know we have money. Is there any money that you can give me?
Are you asking if we have silver? Is that what
Yes.
you're saying to your mother?
Yes, Mom. I never ask you for anything, really.
You know, when your brother comes, he doesn't ask for silver. I don't know why you are.
Killian asked for everything. I need money. I want to be an adventurer. I want to be a sorcerer. I want to do things for Riverbreak. Is there anything I can have? I promise I'll be good forever.
I'll let your mother see. Maybe I got a little something in the back. You know, I keep a little something for those extra days when things go rainy. She kind of runs off and heads back and heads into the
And Goldie
chateau or the house. You see your father your father's kind of curmudgeonly, like, you know, going through the house. Now he's looking at things because, you know, again, nobody's been in the house for 10, 15 years at this point, except, you know, they were trapped in that bubble. So he's kind of going around checking things. Every once in a while, he kind of glances over at you and kind of shakes his head and goes back to what he's doing. Probably about 15, 20 minutes later, you hear some clanging noises and some bonking and various, you know, metals hitting together. And here comes your mother walking out of like the dining room with the sack that she's dragging behind her. Sorry.
It's
like
great. We have really strong people who can carry this. I can't. 1 second. She runs outside.
This is all the silver we have.
It's everything?
It is. There's even a plate that was given to us on our wedding. But you say you need silver. I got silver for you.
Yes, we do. And it's for the greater good. She runs outside and says, Bryn, Nico, Korbog, we have silver. My family's willing to give everything we have to save Riverbreak if we can. Can someone carry the silver? Anybody?
It's usually a Korbog job.
Don't we have a portable hole?
We do. Do we still have it, actually? Perfect. So I am carrying the bag, so I'll throw the chest.
Are you guys going aside?
That was ominous as hell. Yes, I guess we'll walk in the house.
I just want to be clear. Korbog is over where Uvera is buried, gathering things up.
Okay.
Saying a prayer to Morkamar.
And Bryn is completely away from there. So yeah, I guess I'll go in. Nico, where are you at, brother?
And who's this, Goldie? Who did you bring?
Oh, these are the adventurers that I've been with all of this time. They helped me find you. This is Nico. He's a bard, and we just met him, but he's really crazy strong and actually kind of weird but smart. And this is Bryn. He's really edgy, and he can figure out things very fast. You wouldn't believe it. And then there's Korbog. He looks really scary and rarely smiles, but I wouldn't trust him. But that's a good thing.
So you bring friends over and you don't tell your mother ahead of time so I could have some brisket made?
Oh, but Mom, nobody wants the briskets.
It's so impolite to not feed your guests.
Are you guys hungry? My mother has some briskets lined up.
And you guys see this little halfling is standing there with this bag full of something, like over her shoulder.
And silver. So at least.
Oh yes, silver. That's right. I forgot you want the silver. So she like clank, 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 kind of moves the bag over. This is all the silver that we have.
Mom,
I have very few plates left for brisket.
Is she full of shit?
Give me a Insight check.
Don't trust the old mother from the Lower East Side. Perception plus 2, 8.
She appears to be lying.
Even with an 8?
Because I rolled even worse than that.
Lying about the
So-
brisket.
But I'll tell you, when Killian comes, he doesn't ask for silver. He just sits down and has brisket with his mother and father.
Look here, mommy dear. I mean, we just popped your little bubble thing. All right, we freed you. The city of Riverbreak is in dire straits right now. We don't have time for your old fancy money bullshit. We need all the silver you've got. Please.
Well, you don't get your money for nothing, you know, sweetheart.
For nothing. So, protecting your daughter, freeing you from the bubble you've been trapped in for 15 years, that's nothing.
Hey, where is everybody?
Is that
Yeah,
Korbok?
Out in the yard.
Is Nico with me or no?
Nico's
Right.
been, ever since Goldie started talking about her brother, Nico's just been really deep in thought, thinking about all the alternate scenarios with that circumstance, if it is true.
So it's just me and Goldie with...
I'm still in the room.
Mother?
I'm just like disengaged,
Okay.
about 5-10 feet behind you.
Okay.
But apparently I finished looting the dead, and I'm still outside. And I didn't know where you were. I don't know where you are, so.
Who's that yelling, Goldie?
Oh, that's Korbok, who I was telling you about, Mom. He's a half-orc. Big.
You have friends you bring and you let them go running around our estate by themselves? What if they were to get hurt?
He went to get the shovel, I told you. Or did I? Mom, I promise you, it's for a good reason that we need this money. I'm not going to the dressmakers. It's for a good
Okay,
reason.
well, I don't have time for this. We have many things to do. I could whip up a brisket if you'd like, but if you're busy, I just take the silver, and I will. Maybe you can come over some other time and bring your little friends, and we can have a brisket.
I promise we will come right back after we do this and have all the bloody brisket you want us to have, Mom. I promise.
Okay. Your mother loves you. Good day, dear. Have a good day. Be safe.
Mom.
No, so
I love
Mumsy
you,
dear,
Dad.
I want to put my arm around Mumsy dear and bring her outside with me, and I'd like to just display to her the city, which she obviously has not seen if she's worried about frickin' brisket right now.
Well, so they have been in there
And
for
all
what,
the-
12 years?
Yeah, it's been a day, I would just like to walk her outside and say, I think right now there might be more important things than your brisket. So perhaps you should take a look at what ruin this city is in and go back in those coffers and get the rest of the silver, please.
Well, brisket's only polite, Mr. Drow Elf. Oh, who's the big Mr. Drow Elf that thinks he can bully around a little halfling?
Korbog.
Yep.
Now I have a brisket to make. You take the silver that I had for you, and I'll talk to you all later.
Oh, I love brisket.
She goes walking away from you.
Korbog,
Korbok says, oh, I love brisket. Are we having a brisket?
yes, we're going to have a brisket.
Oh, this is Mr. Half-Orc. Hello, Mr. Half-Orc. You're a big one. I'll make some brisket, dear, if you want to stick around.
Are we sticking around?
Why don't we just have dinner? We'll have the dinner.
Yeah, let's let's stick around. I think
Okay.
we should stay.
Okay. You guys stick
How do-
around for a little while. You can.
How do they have brisket? They've been in a shell for 15 years.
Yeah.
She goes out in the kitchen. She goes back out probably about 5 minutes later. She's like, small problem. I don't seem to have any brisket. We might have to delay our dinner for a different time until I get some brisket, maybe.
So as soon as we walked in, I would like to sneak around and start trying to see if I can't identify the coffers, because I saw where the money or the mother went off before she came back with the bag.
All right, give me a stealth check.
We are gonna raid your mother's stuff. Come on. Stealth plus 9, 23.
Okay. Okay, so you managed to sneak your way. So you saw she came out of the like one of the rooms. It was obviously a dining room, and that's you saw like the door open and there was like a big table in there. Well, halfling sized big table in there, and that's where she came from with this bag of clanking metal. So you kind of go in there and start looking around. Give me an investigation.
17.
Okay, so you're in there and you're kind of looking around, and at one point, you give me a perception check.
Lordy mercy.
I know, I'm making you make some
You're
checks.
gonna make me keep rolling till I roll like shit. Nice.
Okay, no. So you're in there. You think you're pretty well hidden. You're kind of investigating around, checking some of the the shelves and that kind of thing for something. And you hear a door open behind you. Oh, what are you doing in here? My wife doesn't have the brisket. Why are you here? And you turn around and there's little halfling guy standing there looking at you because he has his glasses on and he's looking at you and you're Goldie's friend. You need to go. Yeah, she is waving his hands, by the way.
Okay, chill out, little man. We're just making sure your house is safe. I mean, if you haven't been outside yet, Riverbreak's a little crazy right now.
It's safe. We can take care of ourselves. We don't need your help.
Hey, you don't happen to have any silver kicking around, do you? Because if we have some silver with us, we can save some of the folks from the town.
Oh, my wife gave you all the silver. She already gave it to you. It's out in the bag. And then the other door opens and Marvin, what are you yelling for? Oh, Mr. Drow, you're in here now. What are you doing?
Checking to see if everything is secure. Obviously, you couldn't take care of yourselves. You couldn't get out of a little bubble in 15 years. Maybe.
Oh, we took care of ourselves, Mr. Big Shot. We didn't die in that bubble, now did we? What would you have done? Probably a little skeleton after 15 years. We took care of it, don't you worry. You guys can go now. I'll have briskets for you later.
Can everybody else hear this conversation?
Oh yeah, this is loud enough. Everybody else is hearing her in the other room.
I want to walk up right behind the little halfling guy.
Okay.
Her father.
Yep.
What's going on?
I'm gonna do something dumb. I'm gonna do something super dumb.
Good. Thank you.
I'm gonna come up there very casually. Now that Nico's been processing something, and I'm on the fence about it still. But I'm gonna cast Gift of Gab, and as I'm talking to her parents. Oh, it's been lovely. I am so happy that you are safe now, and we're gonna take good care of your daughter Goldie. And don't forget that when you do get the briskets, when we come back, it would be lovely. It would be lovely for you to make those for us. I am so thankful for that. But however, you had mentioned going to get some silver for us, but you haven't done that yet. Could you please do that for us? And I'm modifying her memory to show that she did not give us silver yet. I'm sorry, Goldie.
And there's no saving throw?
There's no saving throw. It just happens.
Last week we killed one of our friends. Your parents are likely to die. Just saying. Just saying. I mean, your mother's a bitch.
Oh no.
What? I didn't bring you the silver?
No,
Are
I'm
you
sorry.
sure?
Absolutely. You have been so lovely. You were talking about the briskets, but you forgot that you've been in this bubble for 12 years, 15 years, I don't even know. And it sidetracked you, and you were so disappointed, and I was looking very much forward to that. But we do need to get going, and I want to make sure that we keep your daughter safe. So yes, if you would be so kind.
Oh, that happens to me. I'm getting up in the age, as you know, my dear. Marvin, go grab the silver for Goldie's little friends. Oh, all right. And he kind of goes over to like the fireplace, and he reaches around behind, and you hear a little click, and he comes out. This is all the silver we have. And he like looks into it, and he kind of hands you the bag.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Dad.
You all have been very lovely. Make sure to...
Oh, of course. And don't forget to
clean
come
up.
back for brisket, dear.
We absolutely will.
We absolutely will, Dad. I promise, Mom.
And of course, Goldie, your dad gives you kind of like, oh, and he kind of like walks away. And you know, your mom is, yes, Goldie. Next time, bring some better friends, dear. Your brother's friends were always so nice. I don't know about this riffraff you're hanging out with now.
I told you my parents were just obsessed with Killian before he went to the other side. I'm
Korbog
gonna tell you
laughs.
guys. What?
Korbog laughs when she says, when your mother calls us riffraff.
Well, she might be correct, and maybe next time I'll modify those memories.
Hey, it's a mom.
Hey. I thought that they gave us the silver. I say completely out loud.
Why, yes, we did. Marvin just gave you the silver.
Yes, they did, Korbog. Shall we go? Talk to me about this shovel. You were talking about the shovel. I have never seen this shovel before.
It's just a shovel. I mean, she used to hit things with it.
Oh, okay. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something, Korbog, if you wouldn't mind
I
taking
hand
a
him.
walk with me.
I dig out the shovel and hand it to him.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something real quick. Just you and I, if that was all right.
Yeah, I'm talking about that bag right there. I say as we're walking out. That's the bag of silver, right?
No, that one already went in the chest. The first bag went in the chest.
Yeah,
Okay,
first
well then
bag
I
in the
say
portable hole.
there was a bag of silver sitting.
You know, I can cast this again if I need to. It's but essentially, I'm gonna mark that off. Essentially, when we get out, we're kind of out of earshot of Goldie. I'm a little concerned about Goldie's brother. If he is the one that is causing this strife in Riverbreak, what happens if we encounter him? Will Goldie be able to neutralize him?
He'll meet the hammer of Korak, and it will neutralize him.
It's a little aggressive. Is there any opportunity to sway him, perhaps, or is it really just he's done too much evil?
I'm not going to jump to conclusions. We can always talk to somebody.
Of course. Just something I want to think about. Hopefully it's not him and he's fucked off somewhere else, but I understand Dungeons and Dragons a lot more than that. Well, it's just something to keep a watchful eye on, I suppose.
So, I don't like her mother. Can I just go kill her?
What? No! She means well.
You're not in earshot, damn it. We're still talking about your brother.
What am I doing?
You're probably walking up to them by now. I mean, I don't know where they think they're going.
I just really want to slit her throat.
So Korbog laughs since it's obviously a dark joke that's Bryn's making. That's funny. Slap him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
We rescue them and then kill them? That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Oh
this
yeah, we
what the
just bury
drow
them
do?
out back like everybody else.
Well, I don't know. Why was she such a jerk? I mean, she's lying to us. She promised brisket and didn't bring brisket. I mean,
Well, she also
I'm
didn't know that it's
disappointed
been
about
12
that.
years, yes.
They haven't
Goldie,
changed.
You're a much better person than your parents. I think you should get over that whole thing of they love your brother. Forget their
They do.
opinion.
He was like the golden boy of the family. They had really they thought he would become something really great. In fact, they anticipated it. You know, when we get older, we we gain a lot of power and wings, dragon wings from our bloodline. He gained his wings at age 10, 4 years early. So all I want to say is that my brother's very powerful. Where whatever land he has defected to, and to be honest with you can't miss him. He's very tall and has fire red hair like me, and is also very funny and very giving like myself, if I say so myself, and also very attractive. Thank you.
Thad, are you looking at chat?
What is his name again?
I heard that.
Killian.
No, Korbach says that to Goldie.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
What is his name again?
I'm sorry.
What is his name again? I mean, your name Goldie.
Killian Joffrey Doran Lumeau. Killian.
Do you have 4 names?
Yeah, I have 4 names too.
What are they?
We all do. It's a family thing. My parents can't decide, so they just give us all the names they think of. Just call him Killian. He's my only brother. And I hate the fact that I misled you guys and told you I was an only child. But there's part of me that still will always protect my brother. Like I said, I don't want to think he has anything to do with any of this. But
Did she tell us she was an only child?
I did.
I think so, yeah.
I think we should make her an orphan. That woman deserves to die.
Jeez.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. She just rubbed me the wrong way. All right, I'm having issues with it right now.
It's been a day. Perhaps we should go rest, rethink our plans, and get our heads straight.
I got a great idea. If she wants to make brisket, we've got a whole cow out back.
Oh.
There we go. Can we go get some? Ember Moon, I love you. You're in our chat. That was for you, kid.
Oh my god.
I can't believe you said that while Ember was in chat. That's so mean.
I'm gonna use detect good and evil.
Okay.
When he says that.
when Thad says that.
Yeah. Yeah, on you.
He's are you normally good, Thad? I don't remember.
I don't know. I guess Chris is gonna find out.
1 luck to Bryn and inspo to Goldie.
Sweet. Thank you, chat.
Well, this escalated quickly. What can I do to not have my friends kill each other? I don't
Bryn
have
is
Look, Korbog, I'm only kidding.
It won't detect anything unless there's a fiend or undead involved.
Oh yes, that's true. That's right. No, there's no fiend running or undead involved. That's right.
So then I turn him around and I put my face right in his and I look right into his eyes and I make an insight check.
Okay.
I make him very uncomfortable. 8.
Or slightly uncomfortable. Maybe not very uncomfortable.
No, I'd probably make him very uncomfortable. That was an insight check, not intimidating.
That's true. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Are you enchanted somehow? Is there something wrong with you? Did something happen to you in the house when you weren't with us? Bryn, answer me!
Korbog. I can't deal with a female. doing that to me. I'm sorry. I mean, she just rubs me the wrong way. I don't deal well with mothers. All right, and that one in particular, just yeah. Either we go slit her throat or we gotta get off this island. I can't deal with it anymore.
I put my arm around him and I guide him to the boat.
All right, you got any ale with you, Corbog, or you get your flask? I need to let's go take a breather because I really feel like going together.
I say,
Gold.
does the sun rise in the east? And I pull out my flask.
Goldie's the sun's rising east. Goldie's overbearing mom just reminds Bryn of every woman that's ever been in his life.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go sit in the boat and just hammer this flask. And
Being a drow and all,
have a nice moment. Because that definitely hit a chord.
I thought it might.
Well,
you did kill Ember after all. I had to get back at you a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
So, where to now? Is there somewhere we can go to sleep this off?
Back to the Crossblades.
Back to Crossblades.
We got another hoard of silver to bring back.
Is that a tavern?
I have
Yeah,
Yes.
that's like home base for us.
apparently I have a flask to refill.
How much silver
and
do we
as
get?
you guys are,
by the
good.
way?
Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was just gonna say. As you guys are like traveling back there and stuff, you can get out the bag of, and there is like silver knives and forks and serving plates and that kind of stuff inside the one bag, which totals probably about 2,000 silver pieces. And in the bag is another 300 silver pieces.
So the first one she
Actual
gave us
silver
300.
No, first one should give you 2,000.
Oh
But we have to sell it. It's just,
no,
we can't go
we're giving it.
giving
He
it.
can use the silver.
Yes.
He can use the raw silver.
Yeah, he just grinds up the silver.
Oh,
he
I
just
guess
needs actual-
I'm not familiar with what your process is. So okay, got it.
Yep. Yeah, he needs the Miracle Max has to grind the silver into powder that he can sprinkle in a circle, and it takes about 100 gold pieces worth of powder to sprinkle it around, and
And it keeps that place protected?
it purifies those within the circle.
Ah, okay.
That's
okay.
part of, that's the
I'm
spell
tracking now.
component for the purification,
Got it. Okay, I understand now.
which is why it has to be silver. 'Cause
I was wondering, like, why are you guys so
silver.
adamant about asking for silver? Like, this is weird. Like, now I get it.
Specifically silver.
You
Yep.
didn't watch all 3 seasons of Riverbreak before you came on?
No, I'm running a network. I can't even watch my own stuff. I'm trying to remember everything though.
I think we
Hey,
just got raided.
We did.
I was gonna say, I think we just.
Thank you,
for the raid,
TPK
TPK.
Roleplay for the raid. Yeah,
Nice.
welcome.
Yeah, so you guys can head back. You get in your dinghy and kind of head back over to the Birthright, where you can make it to the Crossed Blades, which, as you know, is quite the busy place. Katie O'Halloran's running around serving drinks, and you see some of the same old cast of crew there. Brangdor's there, Quell is there, Princess Kias is there, Miracle Max is there, Mr. Vanderson is there. So a large group of people who you're used to seeing. They're all out and about here. What do you do?
First,
We
we
have to give them
unmute
the silver,
Chris's
right?
mic.
Yeah, we have to give them the silver though.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and, pop out the box out of the bag of holding. Corbog, I'm guessing you're slinging yours down on the ground. Our usual celebratory silver hoard return.
Yeah.
Just dump it on the ground.
Uglook asks, what's a Corbog?
What's a
figured it out.
corbog?
Yeah, he figured it out.
That.
So you pull out the silver and drop it down. Do you go to Miracle Max and do that? Is that who you're going to, or who are you going to?
Sure, Miracle Max.
I think we
Okay.
should find Miracle Max. Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, you guys can go over to Max and. Yes, hi there. How are you? What do you have?
Silver.
Oh, well, of course, we love silver. Silver is very important. Do you pull stuff out and put it on the table or something, or?
Yeah.
Oh, this is wow, this is a lot. This will work well. We will be able to purify many people. I'm afraid the process is slow. I don't know. We should talk about that, but we can talk in the morning. I'm sure you've had a long day. Maybe we should talk in the morning about some next steps that could happen. I'm sure you're tired.
Well, we can talk about it now.
Are you sure you're not too tired from your adventuring?
I have a flask to refill, and then to empty, and then to refill, and then to empty, and then to refill, and then to empty.
Okay, well, that will take some time. So, okay. I've been doing some work on the ritual idea, and I think I have an idea of how to make the ritual better.
All right.
It's going to take some work. It's going to take some people, but I think there's some people here in Riverbreak that can help. Have you guys ever met the Druids?
Yep.
Yeah, we met him a
No.
while back.
Oh, and he looks over at Goldie and is, oh, you've never seen the Druids, dear?
No, but this is why I wanted to apologize to Bryn about my mom and her brisket and all that stuff. You know, Miracle Max, I guess. She's never seen a drow before, like in daylight, standing and talking. She's never actually seen one, so she might have had a weird reaction. Moving on. Keep talking. I'm sorry. I haven't had my morning avocado toast yet.
You're a dragon halfling, and I look odd. Okay. Just saying. Why has everybody gotta be so anti-drow? I don't.
She's never seen one before.
Okay.
Never mind.
Druids, dear. We're talking about the druids, dear. Not drow, druids.
Druid. No, but I mean, she hasn't seen it. I've never seen them myself either. I mean, I'm very sheltered. But
No, druids, damn it. Druids. Not drow. We're talking about druids. Oh, Jesus
I don't
Christ.
know.
Here we go. All right. I broke a Goldie, too. Corbog, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna grab an ale and just go upstairs.
Wait.
I've had it. Today is over.
Bryn the
It's been a
Halfling
day.
Slayer.
Apparently, everybody's had a rough day.
So anyway, I think we don't know where the Druids are, but I think if we were to have some assistance of the Druids, we may be able to enhance the ritual. I think we can increase the size of the circle, and if we use the Druids to summon some weather and bring down lightning at an appropriate time, we could get the appropriate amount of energy to enhance this ritual and maybe encompass a much larger area. It's only a theory.
You want us to find druids?
Well, I mean, yeah, there's druids. Yeah, the druid sect is here in this. I mean, well, they were in the city. We assume they're still around, but I'm not entirely sure. No one has seen them.
Are they hiding somewhere?
Oh, hang on, we lost you, Corbog, for a second. Say that again.
They're not over there in the crush.
They might be. I have not seen them. I don't know if anybody else has seen them. I mean, that would be a place to start to look, I guess.
So you want us to go look for the druids?
Yes. They're. I think they would be helpful. I think we might be able to make this ritual work better if we did.
Sounds fine
So
to me.
wait. What you usually do is what has been happening before is you do one being at a time. You separate one at a time, and you're saying that you think you can do like a mass sort of healing of all of these people at once. Is that what you're saying?
Well, somewhat, yes, dear. The circle and the ritual that I can do at this point is about enough for about 16 people to be inside of it. But at that point, to make it any bigger, the amount of energy needed to complete it is quite a bit. So I was thinking that if we had the druids and their call lightning, and we had multiples of them bringing down lightning bolts into the silver, it would enhance the energy of the circle, and maybe make this so that it would spread out beyond the circle and enhance and give us more range, and affect more people and such.
So we
It's a
find
theory
the
anyway.
Well, I guess we're looking for some druids then, yes?
It's always that. Always looking for something.
Bryn.
I'm sleeping. I'm out.
Yes, I guess. Is this a relatively safe place for us to sleep? Do we need to have watches or anything like that?
No, we don't need any watches.
Alright, well, I need to recover some of my abilities and see you all in the morning, perhaps?
I would like to eat something.
Of course.
So to meta a little bit, yeah, we're on like an open free tab here. There's tons and tons. Well, just not meta, but give you a little background. This is like the hub of the city where all the free people are. So the princess is here. She's kind of running ops out of here. There's another contingent over at the garrison type area. I forget the exact name. Of some of the military, which are completely useless at this point. But so basically, this is the hub of the adventuring stuff. And Katie feeds us free beverage. We've got a room here. We're good to go.
Cool. Well, yeah, then I'll probably just grab some food to go and find a room and get some rest.
And then there's our art. What's our art doing?
I think he cast Blink.
Popping in and out.
Art cast Blink. All right, so the next morning we get up.
Long
And we have no idea where we are.
No, we're still at the Crossblades. Keep rolling.
Okay.
I'm sure is trying to figure out a technical difficulty.
So, you all essentially you take missions from this person. You're looking to get more druids to help save more people. Is that the gist?
Yes, we have to find the druids, or at least convince them that they. At least convince. Do they usually like stay to themselves, or do they? Would they be open to helping Riverbreak, or what do you think? I've never interacted. I mean, to that level.
Well, I'm sure we can ask nicely at first, and then our friend over here has a really big hammer.
I have more than one.
So the druids, at one point, they were tasked with protecting the prince and princess. When we first came to Riverbreak many years ago,
Okay.
there was an assassination plan to go after the queen, and the druids protected the prince and princess during that time. This is way back when we first got into the city. So I think if we can find them, they should be good allies.
But the problem is finding them.
Well, in finding some intact, I don't know that we'll find the full contingent. They were over in the crush in some caves, some old purple worm caves, and perhaps they were able to hold up there pretty well. But even if we find one or two with Gorbog's hammer, we can bring a couple back and revive them. Perhaps they can have enough magical oomph to kick up the size of this circle.
It's entirely possible that they're just isolated from the rest of the city as well.
Yeah. It was a fairly complex network. They could easily be surviving in those caves.
So, and you also remember, sorry, I had a little bit of an internet crash there. You do remember as well that the druids were the ones that were keeping the weather perfect in the city as well, and the weather's not been perfect for quite some time now. So, if they are still there, they're not actively doing what they were doing at one point.
But really, why would they be?
Yeah. All right.
We know where they should be.
We do. And we've been there before, Korbog. So let's do this. This should be an easy one.
Bryn?
Yeah, go ahead.
What bad
Completely
could
out of
possibly
character. I know
happen?
that was total bullshit.
Nothing bad could possibly happen.
I've been sniffing a lot of super glue lately, in all seriousness. I don't know, maybe my brain's just off.
Picked a bad week to stop sniffing glue.
I mean, you have been making those boxes, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mind numbing.
All right.
So you guys gonna take a rest?
Yeah, no, we already did. So we were long rested the next morning. We were just chatting.
Okay.
And getting everybody up to speed on what the druids were, since Goldie and Nyko they didn't know the history.
Gotcha.
We're in Crossblades right now?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I got up early so that I could talk to everybody who's in Crossblades and tell them about my travels and how I've slayed monsters and people and done such amazing things, like, all by myself.
All by yourself. With no help at all. Okay, so you guys get back down there, and Goldie's running everywhere, like talking to everybody. Very excited. Most people are not looking really excited to see her when she first walks up to their table, because they're like barely holding their eyes open, and then she's a ball of fire, like going around.
Hey, you guys! Good morning. I got up early.
Yeah.
But they
I've
seem
been
to
hanging
warm
out
up
with my
there
new
pretty
friends
quickly.
here.
But yeah, they seem to warm up to her pretty quickly. She's not waving back.
She didn't realize you were waving at her.
Who are these people? It's just Chris's weird friends that he plays with on the line. Okay, so so you guys are all together. Then in the morning you had your long rest. Don't forget to go to D&D Beyond and hit the long rest button so you get the full effects on your character sheet.
Okay.
Can we take our map out and spread it on the table and show Nyko and Goldie where we're going?
We can.
Yay.
So for those of you who are somewhat new, this is the city of Riverbreak. It's my homebrew world that everybody's playing in here. The city's broken up into 10 different districts. They are currently here, if you can see my pointer, which you should be able to, right? In district number 5 here, which is the Hollow, which for those that are new, that's kind of like the hub, like the trading hub of the city. It's where most of the shops and that's the economic part of the city. Where they're referring to is called the Crush, and the Crush is over here.
Okay.
It's this whole section here, and the Crush is where there is a sect of druids who, as I said, used to maintain the weather. They would control the weather in the city. It was always very nice because they needed a specific temperature for growing their Dragon Crush wine grapes, which is this fantastic wine that's the best in the world. So the druids used to keep the weather perfect for it.
That's cool.
And if I remember right, Art, the druid caves are along this cliff face, right?
Correct. So this cliff here, all the way around, is a 200-foot cliff. So part of the city is 200 feet all this part is up here is 200 feet above the part down here. And in this cliff face right here, if you can see right here, there are little houses and stuff in the trees. There are hex houses, hex-shaped houses up in the trees. They found out that actually the sect of druids were kind of based off of bees, hence the hex shape to the tree, to the houses, and that sort of thing. There's more I won't go into yet, but so this is the crush area over here where all the vineyards are and where they process. Right here is like where they process the grapes and make wine and that sort of thing.
Cool. And we're on that this guy right here, right?
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah, so we should just be able to take our dinghy from over here and short jump, right, Corbog? I mean, the dock should be easy. We should just be able to bang in and out of this place.
Yeah, it should go off without a hitch.
Yes, I love that you guys keep saying this
Yeah,
over and over again.
Yeah, nothing bad could possibly happen.
I'm just talking about sailing across the river. I don't know what anybody else is talking about.
All right, let's hit it.
Also,
Okay.
Goldie, Bryn, myself, and Corbog all get 1 luck and 1 inspo. Thank you, Noble.
Thank you.
Does that mean we have 2 luck or 2 inspo? I can't remember which one I got before.
Yeah, both.
You
You're
should
on
have
2 and
both
2.
now.
Oh, okay, cool.
No one never gives me anything. I never get anything.
You get all the love.
Sure. Yeah, that's it. Sure.
Hey, hold on. Wait, I'm getting shit from the Noble Nerd now? In chat?
For what?
Well, maybe not Thad. Come on.
Well, you did kill Ember. You know, I mean, it's.
What the heck?
You are not well loved, Thad. You are not well loved.
All right, well, anyway, moving on. Get blamed for the dice. Blame for dead cows.
Oh my god.
I do love that Ember popped in long enough to just give you a hard time.
Yeah. Brought it to the Dwarven Ford stream, too. Anyway, okay.
Nice. Yeah, so you guys can start to boat across the lake portion of the city to head over towards the oh crap! What I want crush. That's what I'm thinking of. The crush. My brain totally froze there for a second. And you guys make it over there. It takes you, 15, 20 minutes to get yourselves over there and docked. Oh, actually, hang on a minute. Back up. I'm skipping something completely. As you guys are making your way to the dock in the Hollow, so you're headed from the Crossblades. Remember, it was on kind of like the northeast side of the island of the Hollow, and the docks are on the west side. So you're headed over to the west side. As you're getting that way, if you remember, there's like the open air market in like the middle of the Hollow. You get to about that area, and everybody give me a perception check.
Perception check. Yikes. 13.
17.
12.
11.
11. 12. Is that with your bonus, Goldie? You don't have bonus?
For perception 13, sorry.
13. Okay. So those that got a 15, which was who? Thad? Was that it? No one else got 15? Okay, so Thad, as you guys are walking that way and you get to about that spot in the middle of the Hollow, you start to hear some noise. Far off noise, loud bangs and crashes. Yeah, what do you do?
What kind of a noise is it?
Well,
Like-
in what direction, too? Far off, which way?
Far off, seems to be coming from the west.
Like,
Is it
in the direction of the
screeching?
docks?
In the direction of the docks area, sure. Yeah, in that general direction.
What does it sound like? Like Goldie's asking.
Well, so now that Bryn has kind of pointed it out, the three of you can give me a perception check again.
Okay.
Sure. That's better. 21.
What's he?
5.
Okay, so everybody except Goldie. Goldie still doesn't hear it. She's like, "What? What? What are you guys hearing?"
Well, that's no surprise.
So the other two of you start to hear that same crashing and noise. Nico and Korba, give me Arcana checks.
Arcana.
Mm-hmm. Being
18.
the magical people.
Let's see, just roll. 19.
Okay, so you two, it's definitely the sounds of magic. It sounds like maybe some thunder / lightning kind of spells going off. You've heard some familiar things. You know, Nico has like thunder wave kind of stuff, and so you've heard similar sounds before to that. And now that actually he's mentioned, and you guys have all decided it's coming from like the west-ish area. It's actually kind of southwest. And you are seeing some flashes of light in the sky as well.
That might be the crush. That might be our druid friends.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
And actually, now that Bryn kind of brings it up, I assume you guys are continuing to walk that general direction.
Yeah.
As he brings up and you start looking, you do, although Goldie's completely lost. She has no idea what you guys are talking about still. She's like, "Oh, look, there's a butterfly," and she's looking in.
Yeah,
in
she's picking an apple out of the central square.
Yeah. You do in fact see that there is a storm cloud over the crush, and there are in fact lightning bolts dropping out of the storm cloud down into the crush area.
So as we get to that's where we're going. So as we get to the docks, can we see like any action, or is it too far away?
Yeah, so as you guys get to the docks, I mean, it's still quite a ways away, but you can definitely tell in that bottom section of the crush down near where the druids' hex houses are and stuff, but not up in the trees, but down in that area. Like if you look behind me, if you look up there, you can see the map of Riverbreak behind me. Right up in that area where all the lower vineyards were, there is in fact a battle occurring. And there is lightning dropping out of the sky, striking various areas. Sounds of battle before you.
This looks not
Exciting.
so easy.
Yes, you're right.
Yes. Well, here we go.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
It's not going to stop us. I mean, what are we going to do? Go back to the bar?
No, guys, we're turning around, guys. We're turning
Let's
around.
go back the other way.
Goldie, you feeling up to a fight?
Who?
Goldie, you feeling
Do I
up to a
notice
fight?
anything?
So
Well, at this point,
Bryn is saying, yeah. Yeah, at this point you
Okay.
kind of picked it up. They're like pointing at it, like, "Look at that," and you're like, "Oh, what? Oh, there's something happening."
How did I never notice this before? Has this been going on for the past years? I mean, how did
Several
we?
minutes. Several minutes at least.
this is new. This is new. We've been out. We've been on the bay here many times. Obviously, our druids are active, so let's go help them. Something's up.
All right, it's dark.
Druids.
It's well, I mean, so remember the whole island or the whole city's been kind of just cloudy and dreary ever since the druids haven't been keeping it the weather controlled. So it's about the same, but you do see. I mean, there is quite the large like black storm cloud over that crush area.
Hmm.
Here we go.
And we're right now at the dock, right?
You're just getting to the dock in the hollow. Correct.
Random question, DM.
Yeah.
Because now that I'm attuned to the Ring of Spell Storing, did you have
Yep.
any spells in it? Because I loaded it, but then I remembered that it could also come with
Nope.
spells in it. No spells.
No,
Okay.
he used the one spell that was in it.
Got it.
And actually, that's the spell that took Muvera down, was the enervation that he had stored in it.
Got it. Cool.
Just to bring that up again.
Sorry.
Just to bring up how Thad killed him.
Ding dong, the cow is dead. The cow is dead. Sorry.
Not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry.
Do you want me to tell you what I store in that, or just want me to keep track of it?
You can just keep track of it.
Okay.
That's fine. I trust you.
Got it.
All right, time, stop, and wish.
Time stop. There you go.
Soon.
Only 5 levels of spells can be put inside the ring, so no time stop, no wish.
Power word kill.
Jesus.
It's a good one.
All right.
All right.
All right. So you guys load in the boat. Start working your way across the bay towards the crush. Korbog, give me a watercraft roll.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.
Probably a good thing.
Really high. I don't know,
Okay.
16.
Okay. So you obviously all get in a boat, start working your way across the bay. You can see the lightning dropping, and bam, it's striking in various areas. You can see some of it's like striking into the water, not near you guys, but near the edge. There's like things are striking in the water. It does make the water a little bit choppy, but it's nothing you can't handle. You've obviously been in way worse water than this. As you guys get
Swimming.
about, what's that?
Swimming. Yeah.
Yeah. As you guys get about halfway there, or maybe 3/4 of the way there, the lightning bolts stop. The black storm cloud starts to fade away. Starts to grow a little more quiet than it was a mere few minutes ago. As you get to the dock and get tied up, you can see that there has, in fact, in this area been a large battle. And let's go to a battle board. Let me get my camera fixed here.
I don't see any lightning marks on the map. Just...
I know, sorry. I suck. I don't have any lightning marks
Oh,
on
look
the
at
map.
that. I actually see it now. I like it.
There's a toasted tree or two.
There's
I
a
like
few
that.
toasted trees.
See, that's what I get. That's what I get. I gotta stand
Being
up.
a smart ass, see?
I gotta try it on. People do it to me all the time. I gotta try it on. Solo, why aren't you using real water? Really?
God, you're ruining my immersion, Solo, by not having actual water on the table. So for those that don't know, these are the Monster Fight Club trees and stumps and rocks, and the only thing that's not there is the little house and stuff up here. That's some WizKid stuff up there, but all the rest of the stuff, these things of murky water and the rocks and trees and stumps, are all Monster Fight Club, and the minis are WizKids as well. So and actually you guys can give me, let me get your minis. The players' minis are Hero Forge color minis. For those who may or may not have seen them yet, they are actually printed in color. There's no painting involved. It's pretty awesome. So you guys are kind of coming up on this area. You can definitely see where this area has not been taken care of well. It was kind of greenish off to the sides, like as you're coming in. Like if we pulled the camera out a little further, let me pull the camera out a little further, just kind of. You can see that there's some green stuff back further, but the more you get towards the center, where the rocks and stuff are, the more dead things start to look. There are, in fact, some of those trees have been felled by bolts of lightning, which have struck. But some of this just looks like rotted stumps, and these trees were probably rotted as well before they were struck by the bolts of lightning that brought them down. And all the
like pools
land
of
is
water?
kind of. Oh yeah, go ahead. What? Corbin?
Are these like pools of water?
Yes. So yeah, the land is kind of swampy, marshy. These are some kind of big pools of water around that have just collected. And again, this is not normal, right? Previously when you had been here, this was all well taken care of. It's not surprising because you guys know, the rest of the city hasn't really been taken care of for 15 years, so it's not surprising that this hasn't really been taken care of either. You do see dead bodies around. I didn't put actual dead bodies on the map, but there are dead bodies around. Some of them are in fact druids, which you recognize. Bodies of people lying around. Not specific bodies, but they just look similar.
Do they still have geist attached to them?
They do not have any geist attached to them.
Oh my god.
Are there other types of people who are dead here that we don't recognize?
Yes, there are. In fact, so now that you're kind of coming up onto this and you start getting a little bit closer, you do see these people up here. You see 4 guys here, and you see a guy up here on top of this rock. Let me see if I can pull it just a little bit.
Do I see the one behind the rock that I can see?
No,
but I don't know if my character
you don't see the one behind the rock, no.
Okay. Sorry.
This is why you should set your camera views up ahead of time, Art, and you can look and hide and show accordingly.
He's fine right where he is. Just don't you worry about it. So you do see some more, or not some more. You see some Githyanki. So these are Githyanki around over here. Well, the 5 that you see, the one up on top, and these 4 over here, and around the here specifically, there's even more druids. And give me Korbog and Bryn. Give me a perception check.
I love D&D Beyond, by the way. I had no idea what a Githyanki was. I had to look it up.
That's a 17 for me.
21.
Yeah, so right at this guy here in the middle, at his feet, is a very familiar looking druid that you guys had seen before. It looks like one of the changelings. So if you remember, the queen was a changeling, and her facets, her 6 guards that were always with her, were also changelings. They were dressed much differently than her. From quick glance at this distance, it appears to be the druid queen.
She's dead?
She's lying dead. She's lying dead at the foot of
my God!
Well,
Can I, before we get into combat, could I perhaps take a shot as we sneak up? I'd like to get within range, which is absurd for me, and take a shot at whoever looks like to be the leader of these Githyanki Jacks.
Let me see if they... give me a group stealth check. Everybody roll stealth.
Stealth check?
Yep.
Okay.
He's never going to let me be an assassin. I'm going to use a luck point.
good time for luck point.
6 plus 3, 9.
24.
I'm going to use another luck point.
Oh, boy.
Don't fuck me, Thad. I got an 18.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, yeah. What did you get, Korbog? I think he's still rolling.
Yeah.
I'm
going to use my
I got a
inspiration roll
4.
again.
Okay. You got a 4? Okay. There you
14
go.
plus 3. Okay, 17.
And Nico, what did you get?
24.
Okay. So you guys make your group stealth check, even though Korbog clinks along quite loudly for some reason. They don't.
I didn't
notice.
get the memo. I didn't get the memo.
You didn't get the memo where they said just go stealthy. They all just
I was
started
getting
going
ready to go.
quiet.
Hi, you.
You guys.
Art, do I see the Githling Yankee right now?
They get Yankee?
Yeah. Do
Yes,
I
you see the 5 of them.
visually?
Yes.
Don't be alarmed. I'm gonna use my disguise self and make myself look just like one of them, but slightly
Oh,
different.
smart.
Okay. Actually, give me initiative rolls first. You wanted to take a shot at the big guy first. I'm gonna give you a shot. That's what I'm having you roll initiative for.
I have advantage. I'm rolling again.
Thad, what'd you get?
16.
Or Bog?
19.
21.
Goldie. 21.
21.
Nico.
20.
How did you still go last, Thad?
It's okay. Actually, that works out perfect, so I can take my shot. See, that makes sense, right? The dice are telling us. I'm going to take my assassinate shot and then be last in combat while my friends rush in.
Okay, so Nico, then you see Nico cast a spell, and now Nico looks like one of the Githyanki.
And I think the idea, because there's Githyanki dead on the ground too, right?
Yes,
Okay.
there's Githyanki elsewhere as well.
So I probably would have looked at one of the ones that are on the ground to completely emulate them, and then
Okay.
have battle wounds on me and just kind of act like I'm wounded and gonna go a different direction.
Okay. So here's Nico here. Bryn, what are you gonna do?
So, which one of these guys looks like the head dude out of the three?
This guy right here is the one that's standing over the queen.
Okay, so could I actually have sneaked around to the left on the other side of this log and come in on this down tree, and have a nice, well hidden line of sight shot across the back of this rock, and right straight through these two guys?
Yeah, you should be able to get one.
And I only need to be within 320 feet, so I'm not getting close.
Yeah, you're maybe 60 feet away from 70 feet away from him.
Okay, perfect. That'll actually be good. So if I feel like I can sneak up and stealth closer to stay closer to combat, I'll do that. And I'm going to go ahead and take a shot. Now that we moved to Fabled, how do you want to do the assassinate in terms of dice, and do I pull a card because it auto crits?
Yeah, if it's a crit, we got a card.
Okay. So max base dice, and then roll the second set. Is that what we're gonna do?
No, we will do whatever the card says. So whatever
Okay.
it is, the
Oh,
card
yeah,
says.
yeah, yeah.
The card says double damage, triple damage, whatever it is. You double, triple, all the dice, whatever it says. So for those of you that are new and watching, so Thad just took one of the cards and scanned it in on the fly. This is one of the Nord Games cards, so it's a critical hit deck, and he literally just put it in, drew a card, put it in, scanned it right into Vorpal Board immediately, and flip it, Thad. Oh, well, first you have to roll the hit. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're cheating.
Well, sorry, I don't get to do this very often because my DM never lets me take a shot before combat.
Oh, not true at all.
All right. Shit, I should have. Never mind. All right.
Inspo.
Well, I wanted to call the sharpshooter, but that's okay. 19 to hit.
19 is in fact a hit.
Beautiful. All right. So let's see what the card says. I'm out of practice on this. Piercing damage, neck wound, triple damage.
Ooh. Oof.
Holy crap. Okay. So that would be 3d6. Do you want me to roll 9d6 for triple damage?
Sure. More dice is good.
9d6. Come on, baby. Oh, that's decent.
That's crappy. You average like a 2.
Wow.
And I'm gonna do.
2.5.
All right, so that's 24, and I'm gonna do the piercing arrow as well. So I want to try to get this guy and the guy in the back.
Yep.
So that's an extra 2d6.
And that hits both of them. Right.
Correct. So an additional 4 damage. So 28, 33 damage
Okay.
on my first shot.
Yep.
That's fair.
Did you add in like what's your bonus for?
+5.
Yeah, your dexterity and all that stuff.
So I would like to say something before combat begins.
Okay.
Art.
Yep.
And that is, I don't agree with him getting way ahead of me like that. with Solo's character being way ahead of Korbog like that. So if I could have moved up, I would have. If I can't move up, that's okay too, I guess.
You mean Nico? I'm
Yeah.
over here and
Yeah,
he
I
doesn't
was
agree
just
with
trying to get
Nico.
away from you guys because I'm trying to pretend I'm a gift.
So here, the great part of Monster Fight Club trees. Remove the top so we can see
Yeah.
beneath and see your character. Okay, so, oh, good. Yes. Oh, you have another shot.
action surge. I'm gonna sharpshooter this one.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So 28 minus 5, 23
That's a hit. Yep.
to hit, and then this is just a regular shot, which is 3d6. Nice. 18 points of damage to the big guy.
No, more than that.
23.
Oh yes, thank you. 23 plus 5, 28.
Yes. There you go. 28 damage. I knew how much damage you did. I was waiting for you to come up with how much damage you did. Okay, so the beginning of the fight goes, Nico's like, oh, and he like makes himself look like one of the bad guys, and then all of a sudden Bryn takes this shot and plunks 2 arrows into the guy who he thinks is in command anyway, in the front over there. And then we're going to go to initiatives, and Goldie, it is your turn.
Question, so the other guys, they see this happen to their leader. Why do they react?
Well, they haven't had a chance to react yet. So remember, there is a tree there. So they actually haven't had a chance to react yet. So you guys are fast. So you're getting the drop on them, and you're getting to move on them before they even get a chance to do anything.
Okay, and how far away are they from us? About 6.
They're probably about 60 feet from you.
And from each other? Maybe.
Oh, they're all within about 15 feet of each other. So they're all within about 10, 15 feet of each other. They're pretty close together over there. The 4 of them.
I would like to go for goal. So I am standing. Where am I? I'm right behind. Okay, I may have to move. For my action, can I move and cast, or is my action the move?
No, you have a move. You have a move action, so you can move. Then you also have a bonus action and an action, so you can move and then you can cast if you want to.
Cool. I'd like to move. I need to move further out from my party so I don't hit them with anything and torch them while So I'd like to move slightly outside of them, either on this side or this.
But you want to get closer. But you want to get closer to the bad guys.
Yes, I would definitely have eyesight, but because I have meta magic, I'd like to expend a sorcery point and use distance spell, which allows me to double the range because it's only 30 feet, and I'd like to cast Agonizer's Scorcher.
Yeah. So you can get probably about up to this stump up here.
Okay.
Where you can kind of duck behind the stump if you'd like.
Yes.
Okay, so you get up
And
there.
I'd like to cast this as a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
And it's a line of roaring flames, 30 feet long and 5 feet wide, emanates from me in a straight line. And each creature in the line within 30 feet, 60 feet now, and 10 feet, 5 feet, 10 feet, has to make a dexterity saving throw. Or the creatures do 3d8 damage.
Well, I hope these guys are baddies because they're gonna get screwed up.
Okay. So,
the guy that you think,
parlay.
the guy that you think is the bad one. Because I am Arthur Wright.
So Goldie, if you want to get all 4 of them, I think you need to come over to this side of the rock.
Really? Because we mean line sidewise.
Yeah, this is going to catch these 3. If you go that way, this guy won't get hit. But if you come over this way, you can go right down the middle of all 4 of them.
Then that's what. Okay, so
I'll do that. You want to do that? So instead, you moved over here.
Okay.
Okay, so they are making dexterity saving throws. I guess I'm making some dex saves. Let's see.
15.
What'd you say? 15?
15, yeah.
Man. Wow. Okay, roll some damage.
4d8.
In fact, none of them seem to get out of the way. And the guy that Thad already shot with 2 arrows almost dives right dead into the middle of it because I rolled a 1 on my saving throw. So he, one guy, this guy over here, he almost got out of the way. Like he started to move, but you still kind of clipped him with it. The other 3 were just like, what? Huh? And just boom, get blasted by it. Because I rolled crappy on all my saving throws. Except for the 1.
Okay.
My dice don't like me.
15.
So they take 14 points of damage.
Yes.
Half if they made the save, which they don't. So they all just take 14 points of damage.
Wow.
That's unfortunate for them. Okay, so yeah, so you get up there and you guys see Goldie get up there and kind of put her hands in front of her, and this big shaft of flame comes shooting out from in front of her and scorches those 4 Get Yankee right there in the middle. They're not happy about that.
And it crawls like this big fire thing. It's like it starts off slow from her fingertips and it just sort of swoops down and then it crawls straight forward like whoosh, like fast, like that. And Goldie has like an issue, like she's really starts to get obsessed. She's a little obsessed with fire now. So after she does it, she's like staring at her hands like this.
And Nico, it's your turn.
Okay. So, how are they looking, by the way?
Torchy. A little red and burnt.
So my plan is I'm gonna run my full movement. I probably get right about here.
Yep.
I'm gonna be stumbling as I'm doing it, holding my throat, trying to divert attention from where Thad is right now, or excuse me, Bryn is. I'm gonna be pointing. Obviously, everyone knew that the fire just came from this direction, so I'm gonna be like and pointing this way. And as I do that, I'm actually gonna say something under my breath. You're all gonna die, bitches. And I'm gonna roll my d8.
Give me.
So the main guy has a -3 on his next saving throw.
Okay. Give me a performance check.
I sure can do that. Oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. 33.
25. 25.
Oh no!
Oh, we lose him.
Hang on, I had a little bit of a lag hiccup there. What happened? What'd you get?
25.
25. Okay, so you get up there and you're like, pointing that general direction, and they all kind of turn and look towards Goldie.
Do I know
completely
enough?
believing your story.
Do I know enough about
Art's internet is dying today.
Oh,
Here we go.
Can you guys see me?
Yeah, we
Yep.
can see it. Do I know enough about Gith? Are they spellcasters? Are they fighters?
Yes and yes. You know that they are decent fighters and they do have some spell casting abilities as well.
Got it. Do I see the one that's up on the rock right now?
Sure, yeah, sure. You can see.
Because that one hasn't been attacked just yet. I don't see the one that I see right yet.
Actually, you can give me a perception check. Actually.
Okay. Why is that one hiding? That is a 21.
Okay, you do in fact see him back there behind that rock.
Does he look more scary than the rest of them?
No, looks about the same.
I'm probably gonna cast Fairy Fire on the one on top of the rock as my action.
Okay. Another dex saving throw.
Yes.
Oh my god, my dice hate me. Okay. He starts to glow.
Okay.
So, let me put the a little fairy fire token on him. My chest and trove token.
So yeah, full movement, acting like I'm hurt, pointing in a different direction. Did the -3 to the main guy up in front of the queen, and then fairy fire on the big guy. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Okay, Korbog, your turn.
What is this guy on top of the rock doing? He doesn't look any different than the other ones?
Nope, he's just another Githyanki, but they haven't had a chance to go yet, so
How far can I move?
30 feet or so. You can get up to like, well, which way do you want to go?
I'm going this way.
I can't see your pointer.
I'm
There
going,
you go.
I'm,
Yeah, you can get right up to these guys here if you need to, or want to.
can I get here?
See 10. Yeah, I'd say you can get there. Want to get in the middle of them?
Run right in the
Yeah.
middle of the shit.
I charge right in the middle of them.
Beautiful, Korbog.
And then I bring the hammer down on this guy.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Yeah. That'll hit.
That's gonna hit.
And that's with the Hammer of Korak, from which he takes 17 damage.
Okay. So you come up and you bring the hammer right down and hit him right in the right in the side of the head with it, and you see his eyes just roll back in his head as he falls over. Does
One
not,
fate
however-
sealed.
Yes, he does not, however, die, seeing as you hit him with the hammer of Korak, so he
Perfect.
is not dead.
That's a good guy.
That's fine. And then I backswing to this guy here.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll.
24.
24 is a hit.
He will take 13, and I smite him.
Okay. Roll your smite.
Smite.
Let's see.
This single round of combat is brought to you by the cast of the Riverbreak D&D stream.
15 more radiant damage from the smite.
Okay.
So a total of 28.
Yep. So then you kind of bring that hammer back again, and you smack the guy in the back. Big flash of light as usual. When you smite, he seems to be kind of shocked at what's happening.
I say, your end is upon you, fools.
Is that it for you, Korbog?
Yeah, I'll be done.
Okay. It would be the one guy's turn, but you just knocked him out, so it is not his turn. And because Thad is claiming you guys are just going to win this so quickly, I guess I should, put the other monster on the board that hasn't shown up yet. So
Uh-oh.
Goldie,
Uh-oh.
by you in the water starts to stir. And coming up out of the water,
The fuck is
Yo,
that?
mama.
5 snake dragon-like heads come up out of the water, and this body rises up out of it as well.
A Hydra?
A Hydra.
Do I notice it behind me?
I mean,
Yes.
Oh, shit!
Did I roll perception?
Well, she does not pay attention to a lot of things, and she looks at butterflies and various things like that. So maybe she wouldn't notice the Hydra behind her.
It's one of those
yeah.
stealth hydras.
Yes, this is actually the new Mysticati Sea of Theros Hydra, the Earth, the World Eater or something. That is called.
So you
from
gotta zoom in on
WizKids.
that.
It's pretty awesome. Okay, so he pops up out of the water, not out of the ground.
It comes pre-painted like this too, Art?
Oh yeah, that's the exact. It's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
wow.
That's super nice.
Yeah, it
Very
is. It is pretty fantastic. I've been wanting a Hydra for a long time. I've been unable to find a Hydra mini, and
The
that one
muscle
came out.
structure detail and the spikes are all really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. So it comes up and it attacks Goldie. With its
Okay,
head.
so this is initiative number 2 person.
Sure, yes. Yeah, because one would have been the guy you guys already knocked out. So, Goldie, does an 18 hit you?
Does an 18 hit me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, my AC is 16.
Do you want to use your shield spell?
I was going to say, can I use my reaction and shield, please?
You can.
Okay, good. Yeah. So it adds a +5 bonus.
Okay, so you manage. This thing comes up out of the water. You kind of spin and see it, and kind of instinctively just kind of throw up a shield spell to protect you. The first head kind of strikes at you, and the shield spell blocks it.
Come at me.
And the other 4 heads try and strike you. Another one is deflected by the shield spell, but 3 of the heads manage to hit. So you take 17, 17, and 17 points of damage.
I take 17, 17, 17.
Yep.
All 3.
All 3.
I would like to. Can I cast? wait. Let's do some math here. Hold on.
51.
51.
51.
God, you guys, I'm dying. Wait. 51. This is not freaking good. I'd like to wait. I'd like to cast Prayer of Healing.
Well, you can't cast that yet. It's not your turn.
I can't.
No.
Nope. You just got munched.
By the way, shield spell saved your bacon because you would have been hit 5 times without that shield spell. It saved your butt. Saved your butt big time.
Saved your bacon. I like that.
Bryn, it's now your turn.
Okay, so when the Hydra appeared, how did the Githyanki react?
They seem to be pretty well focused on Korbog.
They didn't notice the giant Hydra or didn't seem to be alarmed by it?
They did not seem to be alarmed by it.
Okay. All right. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at the one on top of the rock.
Okay.
No, I'm going to change that. I'm sorry. I am going to, as my bonus action, cast Darkness on my arrow, and take a shot at this one up here. Oh, sorry. I have my pointer off. This one up here above Korbog that hasn't been hit by anything other than Goldie's shot.
Okay.
And I'm going to use one of my knockdown arrows.
Okay.
And we will do it. You know what? I have inspo. We'll go ahead and do this with sharpshooter as well.
Okay, go ahead.
So an 18 to hit.
18 is a hit.
Is a hit or does not?
Is.
Okay, perfect. So plus 10 to the damage. So 28 points of damage. He is knocked prone, and the area around him within a 30-foot radius?
15-foot radius, yep.
15-foot radius. So, no.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Is-
yes, no.
Shielded in utter darkness.
So in that circle right there, it is utter darkness.
Oh
sorry,
no, what have you done to me?
And the guy at the top is prone.
how much damage did you do to him again? I'm sorry.
28.
28, okay. And he automatically falls prone, or does he have to make a save?
Shit,
I think
you
the
give me
walloping
these
arrow, there's a save, I think.
DC 10 strength saving throw.
Natural 20.
What?
You know what? Should I do it? Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
make you
definitely.
re-roll that, Art.
You suck. You suck.
I'm gonna use my last luck point to make you re-roll your nat
Last
20.
luck
Point
point,
is
Chad.
bullshit.
We love you, Art.
Yeah, sure you guys do.
I don't.
I probably should have saved that for the Hydra, but whatever. We'll just make sure Korbog can totally just murder kill
He's
this
like-
guy.
I think we should.
Well,
move
not
on.
that any of the rest of you can tell, but you can see the little prone, the chest and trove prone marker on him as the Korbog sees. So what the rest of you see is this arrow goes flying. So Nyko, it gets dark, like a ball of darkness goes flying past you, and you don't see what happens. It flies over there. It's now a blob of darkness, but the blob of darkness is no longer moving. So Korbog, you see the guy get hit in the chest, falls over. You know it's dark, but you have your devil's sight, so you can see through it. So you are safe to see.
That's the sight of Morkamar, sir.
My second shot.
Oh, yes,
I love this second shot stuff. Second action. I'm gonna take a shot at the guy with the fairy fire, so that's with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And this is sharpshooter as well.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 plus 10 minus 5, 15 points to hit. 15 to hit.
15 to hit, and 15 is a miss.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna use my inspo, so it's a D6 inspo, right?
Oh yes.
So 18 to hit.
18's a hit.
Beautiful. So that's 1d6. Come on, roll high.
Why did my guys
5.
roll so bad they don't get to go?
10 points of damage to that guy.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
use sharpshooter.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 15 points of damage to that guy.
Ooh.
No, 20. 20.
Sharpshooter at 10.
20 points of damage.
Don't
Thank
worry,
you,
Thad.
Korbog.
We'll all play your character for you. Don't worry. We got
And
it.
I'm gonna go ahead and axe and surge and take a shot at that guy again.
What the?
Yeah!
Boom! Rolling a crit. Thank you very much.
This is
I
a
don't know, it's
bunch
cocked.
of.
It's cocked.
It's cocked. Yeah, it's cocked. You gotta roll it over.
Come on, what do we get?
Maximum
shoulder
damage. And roll the dice again.
There you go. So
So that
maximum
means-
damage plus damage.
Okay, cool. So let's see. So that's 1d6. So 12 plus 10 plus 5. So 22, 27 points of damage to that guy. How's he looking?
He's still standing.
All right, I'll shoot him again.
Oh, action surge. That's right. Yeah.
28, 23.
Yep.
Beautiful. 19 points of damage.
Ooh.
And down he goes.
Nice.
Ah.
Okay, I think I did enough that turn.
That was excellent.
You're such a whiny little brat. My character can't do anything. It's such the worst character in the
He
world.
just got good. It took like the last 2 levels he came into his own.
Korbog does all the damage in the group. I do nothing.
Why does he suddenly sound like Goldie's mom?
The old guilty Jewish mom trick, you know.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Go make us some brisket from the cow out there.
Okay, all right. So that's a whole bunch of mess going on. So there's a few guys left. They get to do something. This is great. They have no idea where the hell they are now.
That was a murderous round.
That was quite the round. Let me see. See if he can. Okay. No go. Okay, so the prone guy stands up. So Korbog, because you see him stand up. He wanders and bumps right into you.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
No. Why would you get an opportunity attack?
Because he's bumbling around in the dark. I don't know.
It's worth a shot.
Never hurts to ask. Never hurts to ask.
That's true.
It doesn't.
He kind of he bumps into you and realizes, oh crap, there's a person there, and he swings his sword at you, trying to hit you. But he's at disadvantage on both of his attacks. So, well, that's going to be a 10.
Yep.
How about a 19?
A 19 hits, but Korbog says no, and there's a flash of light, and I cast shield. It misses.
You have shield too?
I do, in fact, have shield.
Why don't I have shield? What's going on?
So he kind of stumbles and realizes he's bumped into you, and just like kind of swings his sword. The first one obviously glaringly misses. The second one, you get the shield up in time and deflect it off the shield. Of course, he thinks he's hit you because he hit something solid. So he seems quite pleased with himself. The other one, this one here, manages to wander his way out of the darkness. I rolled to see if they could figure out the direction to go to actually get somewhere. And then he will... His move action, he wanders out to there. His bonus action, he casts Misty Step. No, not that guy. Never mind. Yeah, him. Casts Misty Step and lands up here. On top of the thing. The next one... He is not actually in the darkness, so he's okay. He's going to cast Misty Step to here, and he's going to attack Nico.
Even though I look like one of them?
Oh, shit. You look like one of them. Nope, he's not. So he runs over to here, looks at you, go for cover, friend. And then once he gets here, he teleports over here and attacks Bryn.
Sorry, Bryn.
I forgot you look like his friend.
Hi.
Does he say it in GIF?
Yes.
I just hear.
Yeah. I have no idea what he said. And
He's always nod.
both of his attacks miss terribly. This one over here manages to wander his way out of the darkness because he made his roll, and he'll just walk up to Goldie and attack.
Come on, man.
Out of the darkness.
What's that?
They all got out of the darkness except for one.
One of them was I rolled, and two of them knew how to get out, but the other one was like bumbling around. He attacks you, and one misses completely. The second one looks like it would have hit you right in the head, Goldie, but your shield spell protects you. Top of the order, back to you, Goldie.
Okay.
Why don't we stop for a second?
Okay.
Let's take a quick break. Let's give away our book.
Yay!
I did roll a crit at one point, so we can give away the book.
Oh, wait, it got negated though.
So
Did we start that giveaway or no?
What's that?
Did we start it?
I already
No,
started.
let's start it now. That's
Well,
why
I
don't we
started
start
right
it
now. Yeah. The Eberron
Yep.
one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
So
started.
for everybody watching, enter. What are we doing for it, Chris?
Exclamation point raffle.
Yep. So do exclamation point raffle, and we are giving away a free copy of the Eberron Last War book on D&D Beyond. Our gracious friends over at D&D Beyond were so nice to give us some codes to give away, and someone will get to win that. Give us just a few minutes. Give us like a 10-minute break. Everybody can grab drinks, and we will be back, and we will continue this fight and see if I manage to kill Goldie or not. 2 kills in 2 weeks.
What the Every single game I'm getting attacked, and
You just
Art
broke her
is
mind.
laughing the entire time.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, welcome back. All right, so we are back for a little more fighting and killing. Just a heads up for all of you, we're going to keep the raffle running until the end of the combat. So don't forget to be typing !raffle to get in on the raffle for the digital Eberron Last War book on D&D Beyond, because it's great. And we are at, let's see, we are at Goldie. Goldie, it is in fact your turn. So you have this Yankee with a big, great sword in his hand, right up in your face, and this massive Hydra that has come up out of the water next to you. What do you want to do?
So everything sees me basically. the dude sees me. Okay, so I'm like, so Goldie's like, she has like cuts and bruises, and she's bleeding, and she's like, and she sort of like says like, you guys, oh my god, you guys, I know you're fighting humanoids, but there's something in the water. And then she casts.
I like that you're holding your bunny slipper at the time.
Did you realize that?
Then I cast prayer. Can I cast Prayer of Healing at level 4?
I think wasn't Prayer of Healing, wasn't that like a 10-minute timer?
Yeah, I think that's a out of combat spell.
The prayer.
Yeah, that's 10
minutes.
Prayer of Healing is a 10-minute casting time, so I don't think you
Yes.
want to take 10 minutes at this point.
I don't want to take 10 minutes.
No, because each action is 6 seconds. So
Okay. All right, my shield is still up, right?
until the end of your turn.
Okay. Okay. I would like to, I've sort of like crawled because I was knocked back. So I sort of crawled to like the side of the rock over here. Can you guys see that? Oh boy.
So realize
Right
if you move away and do anything besides just move, they'll get an opportunity attack on you.
Thank you for telling me that, Art, because
Unless you do
All
something
right, then
like
maybe I don't
Misty
move
Step.
then.
If you Misty Step or something like
Misty
that,
Step.
you could teleport away and not be.
You need to get
You
out
mean
of
if I
there.
Misty Step after I cast, if I cast anything? Or just
You could
Misty
cast.
Step in
Sure, you
general?
could cast. Well, so remember though, Misty Step is a spell, so you can only, without action surge, you can only cast one spell and a cantrip in the same turn. So Misty Step is a spell. It's not a cantrip. So you could cast Misty Step and then cast a cantrip, or vice versa. You could cast your cantrip and then Misty Step away.
Yeah, you definitely need to get out of there.
Yeah, get
But
out
you
of
can't, but you can't
Get out of
Misty
there?
Step and then
Yeah.
Burning Hands, for instance.
there. Don't worry
That
about
would be-
damage. Just
All right.
yeah.
You know what I'll do? Maybe can I cast Misty Step and distant? Can I meta magic it and make it double 60 instead of 30?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Go for it. Okay. I would like to Misty Step and use my spend sorcery points to teleport 60 feet all the way up as far as I can, like, whoosh, and I'm like, and it like drags me all the way over here.
So I'll say you can kind of see around this rock, like you can kind of, so you can teleport back like over this way.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe probably like over to here if you want it. Well, yeah. Well, that's only going to be about 30 feet there. So you could go even further if you want.
Yeah, I'm 60 feet. So it's whatever 60 feet is in the direction, like maybe even like, you know what, because I have my racial ability means I can hide under like really small things. So I'd like to sort of be partially obscured by something.
Okay, give me a stealth check
Okay.
and see how well you're obscured.
Can I use my inspo from the chat and reroll it?
Yeah.
That's luck is reroll. Inspo is a
Yeah.
D6.
Inspo
extra.
adds a die 6. Luck is reroll.
Okay, got it. Plus 3, 19.
Okay. So why don't we say, if you can see your guy over here, all the way over here, why don't we say you teleport over to here,
Yes.
to the stump behind Bryn, and you're hiding.
Mm-hmm. And like bleeding, sort of like, oh my god.
It's a good spot.
from here I can't also cast a cantrip. No.
You can cast a cantrip, correct? Because Misty Step's a bonus action, so you can bonus action cast Misty Step, then you can cast a cantrip.
Okay, I would like to cast back at the three-headed thing.
Remember too, this
Fire-
is actually here, just so
Yeah.
if people want to see things. Yep, that's actually there.
Do I have a line of sight to the three-headed
You do.
dragon?
You do.
Not to the dude though, right?
Yep. So there's a guy right here in front of Bryn
Yes.
who just ran up to him. You could probably see this guy up here on top of the rock.
Yeah.
And you could see the Hydra. But this guy over here behind the rock, you can't see. The guy that's in the darkness, you can't see.
So now I'm faced with decision here. Do I go after the monster that's probably going to come out of the water at some point, or do I address the thing that's standing right in front of Brent?
That's up to you.
You know.
That's up to you. What do you want to do?
Okay, well, I'm gonna deal with what's in front of me right now. As I teleport over behind Bryn, I realize that he's standing right next to a humanoid that's attacking. And even though I'm sort of delirious, I put my fingers together and I cast Burning Hands.
Can't cast Burning Hands.
But I can't?
Cantrip
Why not?
only. Cantrip only.
Oh, it's not a cantrip.
Right. It's first level.
But I
You
can
are.
still cast Firebolt.
Correct.
Because that's
Firebolt,
an irritation.
Yep.
Got you.
Because
Okay.
it's a cantrip. Yep.
Okay. I'm getting the hang of this.
That's okay.
All right. So I do cast Firebolt then.
Okay.
If-
So make your attack roll.
Okay. He's in range, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's only 10
Ready.
feet away from you.
15 plus. Yeah, 15 plus. Since
Whatever
it's
your
first,
spell
I
attack
can add my elemental affinity, so I can add 3. So it's 18. 18.
Well, you should be more than that too, because your firebolt attack should have. If you look on your attack part of your character sheet, your firebolt should be there and should have a number next to it.
2d10.
Nope. So it should have a 2-hit column, and there should be a bonus in the 2-hit column.
Plus 7.
There you go. So yeah. So like 25. So yeah, you hit.
Okay, cool. Do I
And now
have
you get to roll 2d10 damage.
10? Okay, cool.
2d10. Yep.
Hold on. 0, 6, 16.
Okay. All right. So you teleport over there. You notice there's a guy there, and you throw a lightning bolt over Bryn's shoulder. Or I'm sorry, firebolt, and you hit the guy right in the face with it. And that is your action. Nico.
Okay, so I heard Goldie say monster in the water. I turn and
Yep.
look and obviously see it. Do I know
Yes.
what it is? Do I know what its weaknesses are?
Give me an Arcana check.
I can do that. I can do that. Ooh, D&D Beyond, I hate you. 17?
17? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty well known that Hydras don't like fire.
Okay. I'm going to use all of my movement to run, probably right there.
Okay.
As I'm doing it, I'm going to look at Bryn. Well, it seems like we've got ourselves in quite a predicament. Get done with that little shit and come over here and burn this motherfucker. And I'm going to give him a D8 Bardic Inspiration as a bonus
Okay.
action. Also, remember, my Bardic Inspirations don't fail, so if you fail whatever check you use, you still keep the D8 inspo. Then I am going to cast Polymorph on myself and turn into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh!
What? You're turning into a freaking dinosaur.
Oh my god.
It's almost like I was prepared for this.
I just wanted.
Okay, that's just obnoxiously funny. So.
So, yeah, you watch my form just howl out. I can't do T-Rex. And I'm going to make 2 attacks on the Hydra.
Okay. Okay.
I just lost the contact. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys.
You broke Thad.
I did. I'll do this guy. That's 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh, fuck you. 27 plus 7 is math. 34 points of piercing damage.
Like this 4 times 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, how much damage was that again? I'm sorry.
34.
34.
Taking my second attack with the tail. Which is a 25 to hit. And that is 3d8. Yeah, 12. Where's it at? Plus 7. 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So you hack into this thing a couple times, biting into it, clawing it, etc. You have felled one of its heads. So one of its heads has gone limp and falls off as you've kind of ripped it off with your teeth.
Fun.
Anything else for you, Nico?
I think that's
Not
it.
that that's not enough. Running across the thing, turning into T-Rex.
Bonus action, inspo action. Yeah.
Yeah, you've done enough. It's good. All right, Korbog. Korbog, it is in fact your turn.
How badly wounded does this guy in front of me look?
He's pretty injured.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and attack him
Okay.
with advantage.
Wow. Good thing you had advantage.
I guess I hit him,
Yep.
and that. I say your sun has already set. As I strike him. 13 damage, and I will smite him.
Okay.
Let's see. That. For 12 more.
Okay. So that guy, you dropped the hammer on him literally, and down he goes.
I catch him as he falls.
Okay.
I catch him in my shield hand. I heft him up, and I run across the battlefield toward the Hydra, carrying him.
Okay. So you run over
Because-
here.
Because the darkness is coming with him.
Oh.
Yes! Smart man! I'm thinking, alright, maybe I should drop darkness.
Fuck.
Dang.
Okay. Well, that's annoying. Okay, hang
when
on.
I
Let me
get
see if
over
I
there-
can make this look a little better. But go ahead. You can talk. I'll see if I can fix this a little bit.
I'm assuming well, no, I wouldn't have another attack because I took the attack action. So,
Right.
um,
Well,
yeah, I'm
no,
just
you
gonna-
do. You get 2 attacks with your attack action, don't you?
You can split.
yeah, but can you?
Yep.
split
So
them?
yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah. You can attack, move, attack, however
Oh,
you
shit.
want to do it.
You want me to
I'm
add an element, Art?
Yeah, you want a digital
Yeah.
button?
Do that. Just because it won't fit well with the minis. So.
All right,
It
I'm
looks
gonna
so much cooler digital anyway.
I'm gonna attack the Gith Yankee. I'm just gonna run up on him, drop his buddy, and attack the Gith Yankee
Okay.
with advantage.
Let me
Wow.
pull out my third card of the day.
Did you already scan it? You did, didn't you?
No,
No,
that's
Oh, that's that. Okay.
that's the spell effect.
So that's a little bigger.
I'm gonna try to make it so.
Center it. Hang on a minute. Let me grab it solo.
All right, you
Can I grab
So,
it? There you go.
like-
Center it about
so-
like right on like the guy about like that. There you go.
Well, where does Chris want it? Chris can move it where he wants it.
Well,
I
Chris,
wanna try to-
drop the guy right there. So.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to not include Nico, but if I can, but.
Drop the guy earlier. Now that you can see where the darkness is, you can see it as a character, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you could drop it a little bit sooner if you want. It's just the
Yeah.
Hydra's still going to probably be in the darkness, obviously.
Yep.
Um,
Nighty Night, quadruple damage, and if the damage the target takes is equal to or greater than 1/4 of his maximum hit points, he is knocked unconscious.
Ooh.
He's toast. That would have been awesome on the Hydra. Oh no.
Oh.
quadruple damage. Okay, roll some damage.
So that's, and because I'm a half orc, I get an extra die of damage on my
Yep.
critical.
When you crit, yeah.
So that's just one extra die, right?
Yes,
do I,
correct.
no, I get quadruple.
Oh, yeah, so 4 extra dice, actually.
Okay.
Luckily, you rolled like shit.
Wow.
That's not too bad.
Couple ones in there.
He takes 39 bludgeoning damage.
Well, he's knocked unconscious. Doesn't have anything to do with your crit, though. He's just knocked unconscious.
I feel really good about that round, so I will end it. End my turn.
Okay, alrighty then. Next is the guy who's dead. The guy after that is the Hydra. Okay.
So Hydra's number 3.
Hydra's number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, Hydra's
Oh.
2. The first guy was already knocked out. So the Hydra regains some hit points. So Chris, you see, both of you actually. So, Korbog, you can see perfectly because it's darkness, and you can see through it. You can see the one head that was felled off where the hole was. 2 heads spring out of it. So the Hydra now has 6 heads.
Sounds wonderful.
And actually, so those 2 heads are kind of outside the darkness. So those 2 heads are going to attack the Tyrannosaurus Rex. The other 4 heads are going to attack Korbog. Well, that's a crap ass roll. Does a 13 hit the Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Yep.
Does it really?
Yeah. That's my AC.
Okay. All right, so T-Rex, you can take 17 and 17.
How do I do concentration checks? Is it for each attack?
Each hit, correct. Each hit. So it's half the damage or 10, whichever's higher. So you'll make 2 checks, both of them at 10.
And it's plus my con?
Constitution. Yep.
Okay.
So make 2 con checks at 10.
That's a natural 16. And a 9 plus 1 is a 10.
Okay, you're good.
Wow.
You made it. Exactly. So you almost lost it, but you did not. You managed to keep it.
I only
The
have
other
one
4
left.
heads. There you go. The other 4 heads, and I have to pull out the boulder to attack Chris with the boulder. So I can have 4 dice.
With disadvantage.
Oh shit, that's right. Never mind. I gotta roll them separately because you're in the darkness. I'm going to attack the darkness. Does a 20 hit? Oh, I'm sorry. No. Low die. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. Double 19, so a 29 does hit.
Yeah.
17
Nope.
and 16.
Nope.
So 1 head hits you. So all 4 heads are like striking in random places. One of them manages to grab a hold of you and bite into you, and you take 17 points of damage.
I don't wanna.
Okay.
Okay.
And Brandon, it is your turn.
Oh, I don't have to? Is that what you're saying? You said okay. Okay.
I heard it.
All right, so I'll sling my bow over my shoulder and unsheath both arm blade rapiers and take 2 swings at the guy in front of me with my first action.
Okay. Oh.
Hold on.
Hey, we have a failure deck, don't we?
Yeah, you know what? What the fuck? I'm not going to use my last luck because, yeah, no, that's not fun. All right, critical fail deck.
Yes. Critical
Take
fail.
another man.
see what you got.
Be good to me.
What was it? It was a stabby, right? So melee, yep. So double-edged shield. If you're holding a shield, which you're not,
Oh,
no,
so
nothing.
it's just
Nothing
embarrassing.
can happen.
It's just embarrassing.
Okay, good.
If
Alright,
you're not
cool.
holding a
He like
shield,
unsheathes both blades, and one of them gets stuck in the other bracer.
yeah. Oh, dang it! What the?
All right, second swing. I got my shit together, so that's a 21 to hit.
That would be a hit.
Boo. 5 points of damage. Second attack.
What was your second attack?
No.
Are you action surging?
Two weapon fighting.
Oh yes, okay.
You helped me build this for the record.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot. 18 to hit
Yep.
and 19 to hit.
Yep. No, so remember, hang on. So when you take your action, your attack action, you get 2 stabs with the first one. Then with your bonus action, you get 1 stab with the offhand.
Thank you.
That's how 2 weapon fighting works.
And there's no modifier on the
Yep.
on this last one.
Right, and you just get whatever the dice is. You don't get your strength or strength or dex added to that one.
Okay. So looking back, then I hit and I got a 4 on the attack die.
Okay. Unless you have, do you have like the 2 weapon fighting feat?
Yes.
So I think actually you might. Let me look really quick.
It's
Yes.
listed as.
You get an AC bump and something else.
I think if you have the 2 weapon fighting feat, I think you do in fact get.
Do I have it as a feat?
No, you only have sharpshooter.
I have sharpshooter as a feat. Actions in combat is 2 weapon fighting, so no, that's not a feat.
Okay. Okay, so you don't have the feat, right? So because there's a feat 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah. No, I didn't take that as a feat. Okay. Yep. All
Or
right.
dual wielder or something like that. There's a 2 weapon. There's something about that, but okay, good. That's not it that way. Okay, good.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, so you pop out the one, you get it kind of caught for a second, and then you manage to stab with that, and then you stab with your offhand. Anything else that you want to do?
How's he looking?
He's cut up a bit. He's injured.
No, I'm gonna stay right there. Stay between
Okay.
me and him and Goldie.
All right.
Okay. Now these guys actually get to do something to you. So this one up on top of the rock, he's going to teleport down.
Of course he is.
I forgot about those 2 guys.
Actually, he'll teleport over here and make an attack on the T-Rex. Can't see him. He's behind the T-Rex. Remember, there's also a tree here too. So there's a tree here. There's a T-Rex. It's a it's a hot mess. T-Rex got his tail in the tree.
And an itch.
Just rubbing your butt on the dirt.
Scratching his butthole on the tree. Makes two attacks. Does a 15 hits, right?
Yep.
So he hits for 16 damage and 16 damage. So it does 9 slashing damage, but then it also does 7 psychic damage. So you feel like a slash in your back, and then this annoying sharp pain to your head, and then a second one which does 9 and 7, so 16 damage.
Got it.
So it's a total of 32 damage.
Got it.
And the one in front of Bryn, I think it's going to be a hit. A 19.
Yep.
19 and 20 total. Dirty 20. So this one in front of you swings his sword twice, and he in fact does 16 damage and 16 damage to you. Again, same thing. You're feeling the sword slash into your skin, but then you're feeling like a sharp damage in your brain as they smack into you. Bunch of dead people. Goldie, your turn.
Oh gosh. All right, so I'm still over there behind, and the dude is he's hanging on by a thread, pretty much. Or yeah. All right. Part of me wants to take him out, but the part of me also wants to kind of buff the team a little bit with this one. Why don't I do that?
Do the buff.
Yeah. Because we're kind of being overrun and like smoke's coming out of my ears. Like I'm trying to like focus. Everyone's attacking us right now. All right. I'd like to cast Bless 2.
Okay.
Bless 2 means that I bless up to 3 or more at higher levels. So
Right.
whenever a target makes an attack roll, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll.
So what's the range on that though? Hang on. 30 feet.
30 feet. Can I meta magic it if they're too far away and make it?
You could do that, yes. Yep, meta magic will do it.
Okay, so I'd like to bless my teammates and the other people who can F off. The other monsters can F off. So you get to add 1d4, a d4, yeah, 1d4 to the attack roll or saving throw.
Or stacks, or saving throws, or skill checks.
Okay.
Blessed is a very good spell. You did it at level 2, so it affects everybody, right?
I'm gonna do it so that I can have all of us, all 4 of us.
Yep. Gotcha. So bless. Bless on the T-Rex. We'll put it on his tail over here.
What does Bless do again?
You add plus 1 die 4 to your attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks. No, not skill checks. Attack rolls, saving throws.
Yeah, 1d4.
Guidance is for skill checks.
Thank you.
Gracias. My child.
Is that it for you, Goldie?
That's it.
Run. Goldie, run.
All right, so Goldie has done her thing. Nico, it's your turn.
My turn. All right. I'm gonna make an attack on the Hydra. I'm gonna use my luck point. There you go. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. That is 27 points of piercing damage.
Ouch. Okay.
Then I'm gonna use my tail attack.
Add your die 4.
I got a 3, so that's a 6. Plus 10, that's a 16. I'm gonna use the D6 inspo I have, which is a 3, so that's a 19.
That's a hit.
That's all I got. I'm done. Tapped out.
Threw it all at him.
Kind of worth it. 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I have no more luck or inspos.
As you bite into him, actually, acid sprays from his body,
Delicious.
and you take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
As you rip another head off, and as you rip the head off, the acid sprays out from the stump and gets all over you, doing some damage. And that's it for him, or that's it for you, right? Are you done at that point?
Yes? Question mark? Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm done.
Korbog, it's your turn.
I say the shadow has fallen, death has come for you. To the Hydra, and I hex him. Hex is
Okay.
hex curse.
Yep. So we got chest and trove marker hexed right there. Hang it right on the Hydra.
Then I hammer. That'll be a hit.
It's hammer time.
For 12 bludgeoning damage, and I smite,
Okay.
as I am wont to do. Let's see. So I'll do 4 more d8.
Well, just 4 more die 8, not a big deal.
Ooh, nice. 28 more damage. Radiant.
Ooh.
Total of 40.
Okay, another head drops off, so it's down to 4 heads now.
And then I howl in fury and attack again. "23.
Hits.
Die, beast! Let's see. I can make this come true. 14 damage from the hammer, and I smite again.
Not surprised.
For 18 more.
Okay, so you whack into it again. So with your hammer, Hydra's not looking good.
How many heads do you have left now, Art?
He's still at 4. Still 4.
Okay.
Anything else out of you, Corbog?
I think that I am done.
Okay. The Hydra's turn. You do see the Hydra. Oops. Yeah, no, hit the wrong button. 2 more heads pop out of the Hydra. And it's going to attack again. So it's going to 2 of the heads will attack outside the darkness again, and the other 4 will attack Corbog. 2 on the T-Rex. Oh god, I rolled like shit. Does a 15 hit?
Yep.
Oh, well, okay, good. So you can take 34 points of damage from 2 Hydra head hits.
How much is each one?
17 and 17.
Whew.
Oh yes,
So
so you made them both. You're good. So half your so you did 10 again.
How much was it again? You said 32.
34 total.
Got it. Oof.
And then Chris, 4 of them will attack you, but they're
Disadvantage each, yeah.
Yep, disadvantage. A 16 misses, right?
Yep.
A 20.
Shield.
18's not going to hit then, and 18's not going to hit then. So yeah, so these 4 heads start striking out at you, and shield pops up and blocks a couple of them. The PAL lock is a really annoying combo.
I find it quite entertaining.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Bryn, it's your turn.
At the start of my turn, I'm gonna turn to my right and say, "Goldie, get the hell out of here!" And I'm gonna take my bow out and take a shot at the Hydra with sharpshooter. Thank you.
Are you fucking kidding me? I can swear now. We're unfabled. I can swear. Fuck you.
Is that guy in front of him down?
Which guy in front? No.
No.
So,
Oh yes, your attack roll's at disadvantage, bitch, because you're in melee combat.
even when that's
Yep.
right. Even when I'm not shooting
Yep.
at him, I forgot that fucking roll. I needed
roll
to
the
kill that
second
guy.
die. Roll the second die.
Roll on the d20. Oh, it was right there.
Okay, so with disadvantage, I will use my Bardic Inspiration. So that gets me up to a 9, and I'll use... Yeah, I need... Oh, sorry. Hold on. And I'll use my... Ignore those. I'll use my other inspo, so that's a 15. And then my Bless... Jesus, this is complicated. So that's a 17 minus 5 is freaking 12.
Did you
Plus
actually
what?
add your attack, your like attack bonus on?
Oh, yeah, and then plus 10, so 22. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's a minor thing about that 22, that plus 10 attack bonus we forgot to add.
So 22 to hit, does that get him?
Yeah, it hits.
Alright, and I'm going to do a bursting arrow too, so that's 5d6. I want to center this thing like it's a 10-foot radius, right?
Yeah, you can shoot it. You can shoot like at his tail.
Yeah,
I assumed you were shooting towards the back of him anyway, because that's the part that's not in the darkness. So.
Okay,
Ouch.
that's a nice roll. 25 plus 5, 30 points of damage.
Okay.
With the
What
first
kinda-
shot.
What kind of shot was that?
Is a bursting arrow.
Oh,
Arcane
it's like
arrow.
a bunch of arrows. Got it.
Yeah. So as far as
Explosion.
as far as it hits back here and explodes, and does all sorts of damage to the Hydra. Is it just regular damage, or is it a typed? Is it a special type,
It is
other than just magical from your bow?
force damage. An extra 2d6
Force
force.
damage. Okay, force damage. Okay. All right.
I'll take my second shot with disadvantage.
At the Hydra again.
Yeah. All right. So
Fine.
24 minus 5 is 19 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, you know what we forgot? We forgot my plus 10. So that 30 was actually 40.
Woo! Hot.
Oh, you forgot your plus 10.
No, well, we forgot to add it. I did
I
say
know. So then, hang on then, because
So 40 points of damage.
the first arrow dropped him.
Oh, sweet.
So the first arrow flies across the battlefield, hits it towards the back of it, like in the back haunch. It explodes, and the Hydra slumps down to the ground.
Awesome.
Having lost a
Nice.
head too, by the way. One of its heads is gone.
All right, perfect. So then I have a 19 to hit this guy on Chris's butt.
Okay.
The guy behind the tail.
What guy on Chris's? Oh yes, that one. Okay.
Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
All right, perfect. So 17 points of damage. I love rolling a 2 and doing 17 freaking points of damage. I gotta say, sharpshooter is awesome.
Okay, so you drop another one. Did you roll with disadvantage on that attack?
I did.
roll? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yep. So you drop another arrow into that guy. Are you done? He's still up, by the way.
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. So the Yankees go. So the one in front of you attacks you, Thad. Does a 14 hit Bryn?
It does not.
Does an 18 hit Bryn?
It does.
Okay, so take 16 points of damage from the sword hitting you.
Okay.
2 attacks on Nico. Oh, Dios mío.
So
Does an 11 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so take 17 points of damage from
Do we still have our T-Rex?
We still have our T-Rex.
Yes.
I'm not doing too good, but we still have a T-Rex.
Oh, sorry, it was 16 points of damage. I'm sorry, not 17. The Hydra's 17. They're only 16.
Still up. Barely.
And Goldie, it is your turn.
Oh God. So in that dark cloud, I can't really. Can I see the Hydra's dead, right?
Yeah,
The Hydra's no longer moving.
Okay,
longer
but that
moving.
dude still is, right?
There's a guy in front of
Goldie,
me.
Goldie, give me a Arcana check. An Arcana check.
Okay. What? +3, it's 5.
Okay, you're fine. Good.
Okay. And then the all right, because I would like to. Oh, if it's not moving, can I see the other dude, or is he
Can't see him
just sort of?
behind the
Yep,
side.
yep. So you can see the guy that's right here behind the T-Rex.
Got
He's right
it.
here. Yeah,
So I
he's
can
right
see
behind
him.
the T-Rex's butt.
Okay, so I say, I would like to cast Maximilian's Earth and Grasp on him.
Okay. Let me break out the spell effect for that.
I choose a 5-foot square of unoccupied space on the ground, and a big bow freaking hand comes out of the ground. Medium size.
Yep,
And,
I
and
got
touches the T-Rex inappropriately.
it.
That's what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, the attack time is 15.
Gotta love the WizKid spell effects. As the hand comes out of the ground.
And oh shoot!
Oh no.
Oh no! I can't hear you guys. Man.
That's all right.
Oh, I hear you now.
It's me. Sorry. You guys okay?
We're good.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
good.
It's me. I had a little slip there. So good. All right. So what does the Earth and Grasp do now?
So the medium-sized hand comes out of the ground, like right behind that dude, and it reaches for a creature. The target has to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
15. And if you fail it, then it's 2d6 bludgeoning damage, and you're restrained until the end of the spell. which is 1 minute.
Okay. Roll your damage. I failed to save.
Oh boy. Oh wait. Okay. Wait. Wrong. Wait. It's 2d6. Okay, got it. 1 second. I'm gonna do reverse to make sure it's complete. Okay. So it's 8. So I guess it's 8 then.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, so the hand comes up out of the ground, this rocky hand, and grabs a hold of the guy, and it squeezes, and you hear a snap as his head kind of turns sideways, and his body goes limp. As your earthen grasp has killed him.
Move. Move.
That was cash money.
What else would you like to do?
Move.
I'm done.
You're done? Okay. Nico, it's your turn.
So the one that was right behind me is dead. The Hydra
Yes.
is on the ground, not moving. Reminder on
Correct.
Polymorph, I get a T-Rex brain now, right? Like my
No,
scores
your
were
brain
great.
stays the same.
Does it?
I'm pretty sure. Let's check D&D Beyond. Hang on. I'm pretty sure you keep your brain. You just
The
gain all
target's game
physical.
statistics, including mental ability scores, were replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast.
Yeah. Remember Laura with the moth? Same deal.
Got it.
Okay.
So what's in front of me then? The motionless Hydra and
Darkness.
darkness. I'm going to hold my bite action if anything that I know to be aggressive moves.
Okay. So you guys see the T-Rex just kind of stops and starts like swinging its head around. It's looking like it's looking for some prey. Korbog, your turn.
I am going to run across the battlefield at this guy.
Okay. Probably it's going to take you a double move to get there. Unless you have some other... You can move to here and you could Misty Step if you'd like.
No thanks.
Okay.
I'll just go over there.
Give me an athletics check as you go past this stump.
All right.
Parkour.
Korbog like
slow-mo.
starts to run away that way, like easily, like one hand vault, does like a one-handed cartwheel over the top of the.
I toss my shield and my hammer into the air. I stand back up, catch them, keep running.
What is he doing? What is Korbog doing?
He's just working out. This is how he gets so strong.
Anything else, Korbog?
No, I would need a bonus action to use a bonus action, and I'm not going to bother.
Okay.
So, done.
Hydra.
The Hydra starts to move, and it's going to attack.
Do I get my held action first, since it's moving?
Yeah, you can give me your reaction first.
That is a 20 to hit,
That hits.
and that is 28 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Hydra stops moving.
Sorry.
It's okay. Bryn, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna start with dropping con on darkness.
Okay. So the darkness goes away.
Darkness fades.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. You're gone.
Goodbye, darkness, my old friend.
Is it goodbye or hello?
It's hello, but he's saying goodbye because we got rid of it.
Okay, all right, sorry. Okay. All right, arm blade rapiers at this guy right in front of me.
Okay.
Miss.
That first arm blade just has got a hitch in it or something.
So that's 11 plus 5, 16 to hit.
16 is
Or
a
sorry,
miss.
it's plus 6. 17.
Hits.
Okay. So that's 1d8 plus 3 with 2d6 because it's a sneak attack. Crap! Learn how to use your software. 11 plus 3, so 14 points of damage to him.
And he goes down. Your arm blade goes right through his neck, and you pull it out, and he falls over, bleeding.
And as he falls, Korbog is right there, and he just winks at Rin.
Before or after the cartwheel?
That's after the cartwheel.
Way after the cartwheel.
So back around to Goldie.
Oh, dang. What's still alive and breathing? I mean, we have the dude that was, well, the Hydra still has how many heads? It's just not moving, right?
Does not appear to be moving.
It doesn't appear to be moving. That's like from you, that's kind of a foreboding thing. Okay. I would like to cast Major Image. And I would like to create a huge, massive image of another T-Rex that looks just like Nico. And it's standing right near him, and it's doing like the exact same movements, but it's...
Do you have a second T-Rex?
See, that one's not my fault.
That was not your fault. Hang on, I might have. Let me check. Hang on. Give me 1 second.
Poor Art.
To distract and maybe scare. Maybe if he sees 2 T-Rexes, he'll be like, oh, you know, maybe he...
Can we meta a little bit? How the hell do you kill a Hydra?
It needs to take fire damage.
Is that what's up?
That's what I yelled at you when I ran over there.
Well, no, I know, but
It regenerates 10 points of health and 2 heads every time it doesn't take
every round.
It doesn't take fire damage.
Would Goldie know that?
That's only
What
if it has the
happened?
law.
What'd you say?
Yeah, that's only if it lost a head, but it does regain the 10.
What the hell is that?
I don't have another T-Rex.
It's a.
Can I
uh,
animate
Alice?
the T-Rex? Even though I create the image, can I animate it or no?
So it's a bullet, actually. I didn't have another T-Rex, but okay. It seems completely real. Sound, smells, and temperature is appropriate to be the thing that you detected.
Okay.
So yes, you can move the image around.
Okay. So this T-Rex is sort of growling and snapping and it's doing this with his hands. It's just sort of to create a distraction and to make the Hydra think that, oh my god, more of these monsters are coming for me. But it's an illusion. So
Right.
Goldie was like,
Okay.
focus.
All right, Nico, it's your turn. So Nico, you're gonna give me a wisdom save
Mm-hmm.
as a T-Rex.
No.
Oh, there's another T-Rex standing.
Yep.
There is another T-Rex standing right next to you.
I'm gonna start attacking it. I was gonna ask the same thing.
Should have messaged you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll roll.
He
attack.
wouldn't have understood it anyway. He has like a 1 intelligence.
I have a 2, sir. That is
Twice
a
as much as you think.
19. It's an image, so it.
Yes. So, Goldie, you cast this image of like another T-Rex, and the T-Rex that's standing there just kind of swings its head around and snaps into it, and the image disappears.
Question about polymorph now, because if because I've never done this before, but reading this spell, my brain goes, and I become a T-Rex, which means
Yeah.
I don't have enough smarts to let go of concentration, right? So I'm stuck as a T-Rex until I lose concentration. Okay, that's fun.
I think so. I think that's how we're gonna do it because I think that makes sense.
Sorry, guys.
Does it last an hour?
Yeah.
An hour, or until you knock him out, or hit him hard enough that he loses concentration, or.
Oh no.
Mistakes were made.
Awesome mistakes.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
And so it's now Korbog's turn.
Do I know that this Hydra's getting back up?
Give me
I
an
don't think that I heard-
Arcana check.
I don't think that I heard Nectaril say that, right?
No, I just chomped at it when it started to move.
Yeah.
An Arcana check?
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. No, you don't have any clue.
I think we're finished, so I do nothing, I guess.
Okay. All right.
Oh, actually, Goldie is clearly injured, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Goldie's all messed up.
I walk over to Goldie. Let's see. And I will give her.
I have to stay far back for now.
Yeah, you've been 1 foot in the coffin the whole fight.
I do.
Ever since
So
the
they
Hydra
get-
showed up.
Bitten by a Hydra round 1.
I will lay my hand on her shoulder and say, "Well done," and she regains 30 hit points.
Oh, there you go. Okay. After you, 2 heads grow out of the Hydra, and it attacks the T-Rex with all 6 heads.
That's weird. Yeah, my mouse is doing funny things. I can't select assets anymore.
That's okay, I'll move it.
Yep, thanks.
Let's see. An 18 hits.
Yes.
That's 2, and 11 misses. A 15 hits.
Yep.
Oh, and actually, you know what? I did roll, in fact, a natural 1 in this batch, so we're gonna have to roll a fumble or a check. But you are gonna get hit 4 times. For 17, 17, 17, and 17.
We just had
Hold on.
5 heads pop back up.
Yep. And what do we get here? Stumble. He moves 5 feet back from the target, so he kind of bites at you, and then part of it he kind of stumbles backwards. Maybe he's on the retreat.
Nico is back, and
Oh, Nico's back.
that didn't feel good for Nico either.
No, I'm sure they're not. So Nico, who's still blessed,
Help! And I still look like a. No, that would have dropped. Yeah, never mind. I look like
Yep.
me.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
a con.
so you guys notice that Nico, in fact, gets attacked by the Hydra, stands back up and bites into Nico a few times, and Nico turns back into himself, not looking so good. And Bryn, it's your turn.
Mother, how do we kill this damn thing? And I'm gonna run over. Do I have enough movement to get on top of this rock?
Which rock? I can't see your pointer.
Oh, sorry. This rock.
Yes. Yes, you can get over there. Give me an athletics check.
Six.
Okay, so you kind of move over and you actually try to scramble up the rock, but you do not make it.
Korbog looks so cool doing that.
What the heck is going on around here?
We can't all be me.
So I slid down the back of the rock. Do I have line of sight to the damn Hydra?
You don't now. You're in fact blocked by this large rock right here.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm gonna take the rest of my movement and go sit on the dead body of this jackass that we tried to kill in the first round, and just have a seat. What do you magic users figure out how to kill this damn thing?
Yeah,
My
back to
turn
good
is
old,
over.
back to good old useless Bryn. That was about time we got back to him. Goldie, it's your turn.
God. All right. I would like to use all my movements to sort of end up over here behind the tree, sort of. Is that like, how is that 15 feet from the Hydra, maybe?
So where? Yeah, you can get over there. Yeah, it gets you about 25 feet or 25 feet.
Okay, and I can use my racialness to be completely obscured by that thing, so I can't be seen behind it. So I have smallness. And she like limps over, and she's limping because she's half dead. And I would like to cast, with all the energy that I have left in me and the fire that burns my draconic bloodline, I would like to cast Burning Hands at the Hydra. So it looks like it's coming from nowhere because he can't see me. Yeah? Can be done.
I think 15 feet is going to be a little bit short. You're going to have to be on the other side of the tree stump, I think.
Well, I can meta magic it. I still have 2
Oh,
left.
you could. That's right. You could do 30 feet then. You could make it 30.
Okay,
There you go.
so I meta magic. And I cast Burning Hands.
And it's a dex saving throw, correct?
Yeah, so 15.
As one can expect, hydras are very dexterous.
Oh, come on.
You failed his saving throw.
What?
He failed.
That's good.
That's good. He failed.
Okay. Oh, I thought you said okay, good. It was
No,
okay.
he failed, yes.
Okay.
Because
So
he
you
is
take-
not dexterous being a hydra.
Okay, so I cast that as a level, so let me get this 5d6.
Discount Bard in the chat wanted me to take a lawn darts shot up over the rock and attempt to hit the Hydra. That would have been funny.
Indirect fire.
How would you have me roll that one, Art, with triple disadvantage or something?
Yeah, something like that.
So I'm 21 plus elemental affinity, which means I can add 21 plus 3, 24, plus my 1d4, right?
No, the 1d4 is only on the attack roll, but there's no attack roll, so you're good there.
Okay. So 20.
That's good enough. Okay, so that will be enough. So you figure out at that point that fire is what you need to finally kill off the Hydra, and you can burn the Hydra, and we will stop with it growing back heads, and it is dead.
Yeah.
Fire!
I
Fire!
have 1.
Fire!
Fire's good.
I start like flicking this jackass in the air that's on the ground. All you had to do is hit it once with fire and it dies. Why did it take us so long to figure that out?
Because I turned into a T-Rex.
Wait. What
The thing
happened
I
to the
thought-
queen's body? Did I miss
What's
what
that?
happened to the queen's body?
No, the queen's body is still there, so you guys
I
can all
know.
move to here. The queen's
Alright.
body is there on the ground.
Is that the one you were sitting on, Bryn?
No, I'm sitting on this guy that apparently killed her. And I'm still flicking him in the ear. Because he's like unconscious at 0 hit points, right?
Yes.
As I'm walking over, I stow my shield, I stow Korak's hammer, I take out my maul, and I double tap each Githyanki I walk past.
Wait, not the leader though. Don't hit the leader.
So
Find out what they were up to.
I'm just rolling around the battlefield going,
Bing, bing.
Like watermelons exploding.
Hey, DM, can I check the vitals of the queen?
You can, and she is dead.
Like
How
dead,
long?
dead.
Like dead.
Like,
No, just mostly
did
dead.
she die right before we got here? So has it only been like
You think probably, yeah. She's still, her body is
A
still
minute?
somewhat warm.
So she's staggered.
No, you were, more than a minute.
Korbog, do you have any those resurrection magics?
No.
Well, shit.
Maybe we should bring her back to Miracle Max.
Nico, give me a perception check.
I sure can.
You smile too much lately, Bryn.
No, sorry, that was just this like play that I watched this one time. Miracle Max and the pill, and ate it, and dude came back. Anyway, sorry. I'm sorry.
16.
Come on, the Princess Bride. You have to know the Princess Bride.
Nico, you think you see some sort of movement back here.
Oh, so frustrating. Do I actually see it, or do I see something enough to cast a spell on it?
Sure.
Can I cast Fairy Fire?
Sure.
That's a dex save.
Yep. Okay, so you cast Fairy Fire. So you guys are standing around talking about the Queen, and all of a sudden Nico starts casting a spell, and the spell goes off. Nico, you see glowing from behind that, the like vines and stuff hanging down off that rock.
There's something in the vines.
I would like-
turns around and says, "Come out."
You hear a voice. Is it dead?
Yes, it's dead.
The Hydra's dead.
So the vines get pushed aside,
Ooh.
Snazzy.
revealing a cave. Cool little Monster Fight Club cave, hidden cave thing. You can actually see 6. I'm sorry, there's only 5 of them. 5 changeling druids come walking out from the cave.
Hold on here. You're trying to tell me that all 5 of you saw us almost die out here and you did nothing?
I kind of put these people in the same place I put your mother.
Serenity.
Once
Serenity.
once I see that there are people there, and I know we want to wake up this Gith guy, I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth in this whole area.
Beautiful.
Let me look it up. Let's see. Zone of Truth.
Does that affect everybody?
Yes.
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 All
No
of you
line,
must make, I believe, a charisma saving
Yes.
throw. But let's take a look.
Oh,
Charisma.
Charisma's good
Oh
for me.
boy.
All of you
Negative
give me a charisma saving throw. What's the DC, Nico?
17.
I'm so thinking.
I fail.
Oh wait, everybody adds their D1D4, right?
Yes.
19.
You can also choose to fail, I believe. If you have nothing to hide.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, you could choose to fail if you want to.
I failed. 12.
19.
Succeeded.
I fail.
Okay.
I also know if people failed or succeeded. DM. So I would know.
Okay,
if the
so you-
druids
do you?
failed or succeeded, yeah.
Yeah, Zone of Truth's nasty.
And the unconscious guy auto fails, so whenever we wake him up.
Yeah. So then you know then that the guy on the ground has obviously failed. You know Korbach failed. You know Bryn failed. You know that all of the changeling druids except one of them failed.
Okay.
They kind of step out and they're like, it was an awful battle.
Why did they attack you?
I'm not even sure. We had come out for the first time in quite some time, and out of what seemed to be nowhere, these humanoids came and attacked, and shortly after that, that creature came up out of the water, as if they were working in concert.
Which one is talking? Is it the one that succeeded?
Yes.
Okay.
As if in concert they attacked us, and we tried to protect our queen, but they felled our queen.
Why was the queen here?
We had come out of hiding. We were looking to see if it was. We've been coming out every few months and looking to see if it's safe, if the city has been returned or not, what is happening. And it was almost as if they were waiting for us.
Where were you hiding?
We were in our caves. He points up to the, not the one he just came out of, but he points up to, they're up in the trees.
Are there any more of you there?
There are some, but as he looks around, you can, there's druid bodies everywhere out here. Most of us have unfortunately fallen.
You should come with us.
We do need your help, actually. I mean, we'll deal with this later, but we actually came here to get you, the druids, to come back and help us save Riverbreak. Are you aware of what's been happening?
We know some of what's happening, but we need a moment. They kind of turn and look at each other, and they start talking in a low voice.
I want to try to wake this guy up.
Okay. You can dump some water and stuff on him if you want, and
I can prestidigitize a big bucket of water for you. Here.
I can just open up my fly and take a piss on him too. That'll work.
Bryn! Oh, drow.
Well, you're full of piss and vinegar today, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm in the zone of truth. What is it with every single powerful faction within this city? Seems to just want to frickin' hide in their caves, hide in their damn little castles and barracks, and just sit back and wait for somebody to fix their damn problem for them. I mean, what? Everybody's just sitting on their ass the whole time. Are we the only people that are going to do something?
This is concerning, actually. That was my question.
You have a whole contingent of powerful druids who are hiding in a cave for 15 years. The entire military in Riverbreak, hiding in their barracks.
I poured water on him.
Okay. So you start waking him up. At about that time, too, the druids all turn back around, and they look at you. And the one that was speaking before goes, "It has been decided." And then right before your eyes, you see his form. Remember, they all look like male changelings. His form shifts so that he looks like a female changeling, and then the other four kind of step in front, step around her. And then she says, "Go and get the others." And one of the druids turns into a bird and goes flying up into the cave.
That's the best you got. You're not going to try to save your actual queen.
We cannot. That is not how this works. When one of the queens falls, the facets all get together and one of them becomes the new queen. That is how this works.
It's like a hive. Well, all right. Let's have a talk with this chap, shall we?
So it takes probably 15-20 minutes or so, but a bunch of birds then come flying out of the cave, probably about a dozen of them. Yep. Oh yes, before that, your guy's awake. What do you want to do with him?
Well, as he's waking up, I just pick him up off the ground and hold him there.
What are you doing to me? Let go of me.
I'll draw my bow pointed at him.
Why did you attack the druids? Answer truthfully.
It is none of your business.
Damn you and your vague answers.
Do you want to die? Do you want to die? Because I will kill you.
He doesn't say the scare. See, the thing that's not even. I mean, he doesn't even know he's in his zone of truth, so he doesn't know you're actually telling the truth. So he was unconscious, I think, I guess. Give me an intimidation roll.
With advantage since I have my arrow pointed at him too.
Sure.
And we've already killed him once.
Yeah, you can have advantage
Korbog,
because you have.
I would suggest that you intimidate him well, otherwise we'll have to kill him.
19. Oh, do I get a bonus to the skill check from Bless? Or is it still going on?
Yep.
No, skill check. No, skill check is guidance,
Oh, yeah,
but
right.
bless is only attacks and saves.
Oh, that's right.
And so actually, because I just remembered, let's do the raffle. The combat's over.
Oh.
I forgot that combat was over and we were supposed to do the raffle.
Anybody last minute exclamation point raffle?
I already closed it.
Too late.
We're good.
Quick.
Noble nerd! Yay! Congratulations!
Hey.
Hey, Korbog, you get a D8 inspo, by the way.
Okay.
Vorpal Thad will get in touch with you, Noble Nerd, and he will send you a code that you can go to D&D Beyond. I think you go to the marketplace, and there's a place to redeem code, and you will get to. You'll have the book in your thing after that.
My total intimidation is 25.
Okay. We were sent here. I don't.
By who?
I don't really know. We were sent here. We were told that the druids would be here and that we should attack.
Where did you come from?
Yeah, the Shadowfell. They sent us from the Shadowfell. I don't really know.
Where in the Shadowfell?
I don't know. I don't know. He's very scared, obviously. At about this time, he urinates on himself.
Great.
The master sent us. I don't know.
Who's the master?
I've never met him. I was taking orders. I don't know.
Who is he? What is his name?
Show enough. No.
The Shogun of Harlem.
Shogun of Harlem.
We're just moving around the boroughs today.
Come on, you said who was the master. What's supposed to be my answer?
Does he answer me?
It's a guy. I don't know. It's a male. I know that's all I know. I was instructed. I just did what I was doing, what I was told.
Who is your leader?
Not here.
I said who, not where.
Grekel's my leader.
He just says later.
Are you a mercenary or are you serving for some other reason?
No, I'm not a mercenary. However, my faction was hired, not unmercenary like, I guess, but we're not actually mercenaries.
Were you were hired to take out the druids because your master knew that the druids could save Riverbreak? Is that why?
Oh, I don't. I was just told the druids would be here and that we should attack at this time, that they would be coming out. So we waited for them to come out and we attacked.
Whoever sent these, I turned to Bryn, Korbog, and Nico, and whoever sent them knew that we would need the druids to save the city, and so they were just told to take them out. That's what this is. We need to get the druids out of here and back
Yes,
to the.
but how did they know the druids were going to come out at this exact time? I'm gonna look at the new queen.
How did you know? I shake the guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Actually,
There's a pattern. There's a pattern. They come out. It's a pattern of when they come out. It was a predictable pattern. We figured it out. Somebody figured it out over some time.
druids.
Cowardly druids at that.
What is your name?
Maisel.
Why do you serve?
I've always served. I was born to serve.
We should take him with us. He's a prisoner now.
Did you bring this Hydra with you, or is that somebody else's conjuration or magic?
Water?
Yeah, you know.
No,
Was that part of your crew, or did that just
yes,
pop
the
up?
Hydra came with us.
Yeah. Figures.
And you don't know what the person looks like?
I don't.
That's running the show?
Perhaps he could
I
take us
don't.
to their lair.
Mm-hmm.
We send the druids back to, what's it called? Crossblades.
Take everybody back.
We don't have to handhold them that back, do we? Or should we?
No, we could certainly knock him out again with the hammer.
Yeah.
Or not the druids. Although I'd
can
kind of
try.
like to at this point, but the
We're not
Gizrapi-
done with him yet.
Oh no, this guy's gonna prove quite useful.
Yeah.
Where
So
where's home? Where's your stronghold? Where are
In
you
the
guys
Shadow,
all hiding out?
in the Shadowfell. That's where we're from.
How did you get here?
why does that sound so familiar?
So Goldie,
where your
you would have
brother is,
remembered. Was she around for any of that?
I don't think so.
No, she wasn't around for any of that. Okay,
He
no,
doesn't
she
know
wouldn't
yet,
remember.
but that's where her brother is.
I say, how did you get here?
We traveled through the Shadowfell, of course, and came here. I mean, what do you mean? How did we get here?
Where's the gateway?
Drawing a blank.
There's multiple gateways throughout the city. The one that we came through was in the Hive.
All right, so I'm gonna break out our map, and I want him to mark on our map where all the gateways are.
Oh, I don't know where all the gateways are.
Mark the ones you know.
And he points to one down here in the Hive. And he says, I believe there's also one somewhere up here. It's in a building, but I don't remember where.
In the toil.
Yep, in the toil.
Which building exactly? In
It's
the
a
Hive.
shop. It's a shop, but I don't remember what kind of shop it was. It was.
Was it a shop? Was it a shop with books? Yeah.
A bookshop, I think it was. Yes, I think it was a bookshop.
And the one in the Hive, where's that?
It points it down there. It's in a shop of a seer, a soothsayer, a vizier. Yes, that sounds familiar to you. It sounds like he could be talking about Madame Zelda's place.
Oh.
So, to back up a little bit in history, Chris and I have both been there. Sims and I have both been there to these two places.
You have. And you remember the bookstore having you crossed into a portal.
Oh yeah, we went into it. Yeah.
Because well shoot, what was Brianna's character's name again? I got it right here.
Luca's bracelet was lighting up.
Luca's bracelet told her you guys crossed into another plane. You didn't notice anything when you were at Madame Zelda's. But you didn't really. You only went in like the one room in Madame Zelda's. You didn't go much further. So.
I say, what would happen to you if I sent you home?
Probably not anything good.
Is that it? 2 portals that you know of?
That I know of. I mean, I know there are many portals within the city, but I don't know where they are.
All coming from Shadowfell. All these, or from wherever.
Well, though I only know of the Shadowfell portals. I'm sure there are other portals within the town, but I only know those two from the Shadowfell.
So here's the thing, guys. We have 2 choices here. We can get the druid and the queen's body back to Ohio, or we can head to one of the portals and attempt to close it or step through it.
Well, so we've crossed into what feels like a shadowy realm, but didn't ever see anything that led to anything other than this like darker version of the same place, right? We haven't been to another plane or anything, right?
No, we were on a different plane when we went through those areas.
But they were like underground. It was almost like an extension of the world we're already in, right?
Similar, yeah.
It didn't feel like another world. It just felt like we're crawling through a dungeon underneath somebody's behind a bookshelf kind of thing, or that the one in the bookstore dead ended, right?
The one in the bookstore is the one that ended up coming back out to the side of the thing, didn't it? Came out to the side of the cliff.
So it was just a loop, basically. We went
Yeah.
like an underground loop. I mean, we're not.
It was an underground loop, but it was an underground loop that existed on another plane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or at
And it
least
was fairly
simultaneously.
sizable, so they could all be hiding out essentially in like an underground bunker cave system or whatever, attacking us from there. But it seems like a staging post, not a living location.
Hmm.
We'll find out more from this guy later, I say. Or I actually use his name, Mazel. And I look at him and I say, won't we?
Yeah. Yes. Sure. Yeah.
Which one more question. Which one did you come through today? The Hive? The one at the Hive?
Yes. Yes.
And is that where your leader Fizdouche is?
Who?
Fizdouche.
I don't know who. I don't know who that is.
Your leader, is that the one in the Hive? Is that where your leader's hanging out?
Well, I don't know where he is right now. I mean, he was there at one point in time. Yes.
All right.
During this time, while I was talking to Bryn, I've taken out my hammer and I strike him sharply again. Wham.
Which hammer?
Hammer of Korak.
Okay, hammer crack. Okay, so you knock him out again. And at about this time, we'll have the this is when the druids come back. They fly down and they all shift back into druid form as they land on the ground.
We're gonna bind him up.
I know a few knots.
This is true.
I want to find like something round, rock, apple, like just go full on, like mouth gag on this guy too, just to make it miserable for him.
You're kind of living up to the stereotype there.
I'm feeling it at this point. It's starting to come
I can
around.
tell. You've been feeling it the whole game.
It's that zone of truth.
Angry and cranky, sticking a ball gag in this guy's mouth. You're awful mad.
His nickname's the Gimp.
How long can he survive in the portable hole?
No, let's not test it on this one. We will find out though how long somebody has to.
Could you
live
put a
in there.
straw through the portable hole?
No.
All right.
Although maybe if you captured like an air elemental or something and stuck him in the portable hole with somebody, maybe you could do something like that.
You get a cute little air elemental just to provide air for the portable hole.
Yeah.
We can name him HVAC.
There you go.
We
What are
wanna
you in
torture
for?
somebody.
Oh, I'm just here for the air.
So the druids are we going somewhere, you said?
Yes, you're coming back with us to Mainland, to the Hollow, to see Miracle Mike. Did someone say Magic Mike? As in the
Miracle
stripper?
Miracle Max.
Oh, Miracle Max. Sorry.
Magic Mike. Isn't that the stripper from?
Yes.
Jeez.
We know what Goldie's
At
got
least-
on her mind
at
this
least
morning.
It's been a
Male stripper
stressful
on the
day.
line.
It's been a stressful day. Okay?
Dad's talking about ball gags, and Goldie's got strippers on her mind.
Okay. You know what
And I'm the bard. Just put that out there.
Wrong bar.
Yeah.
We all took the arcane trickster or jokester.
Sorry, but
Alignment.
Dan's character isn't here for his like banana hammock anymore, so you don't have your stripper here. Sir Calamar's not here.
We call him Sir Small Clothes.
Yeah.
So yes, we would like you to come back with us because you will be integral in helping us to save the city. We'll figure out this dude that's knocked out and who sent the beast, the Hydra after you, and the murderers after you after. But first, we need to get you back
And,
before
The
more
princess is there.
and you will all be
What's that,
safe as
Corbin?
well.
I say, besides, the princess is there.
Oh, Kiasa is there?
Yes.
We've not seen her in many, many years. Well, we should probably go then.
Yeah, we figured that out, and yeah, we should. Let's go.
Okay. So they will go with you guys. They turn into, various forms of animals and make their way over. Some of them turn into, water animals and swim through the water. Some of them turn into birds and fly over. And
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are most of these animals reputed for their cowardice?
no.
Can we get one of them to be useful and push the damn boats? We're gonna sit there and lounge back because they've been pretty much worthless for 15 years.
I'll row.
You guys managed to work your way back over to the hollow, to make your way over to the crossed blades, and into the crossed blades. People in the crossed blades are quite shocked when you come walking in with a retinue of like 17 druids on your side.
Yeah, when I come into the crossblades, though, I just go, success!
drinks for everybody, fireball for you all around. But wait, we have really bad news for everyone. The queen.
Well,
Are we just gonna keep that to ourselves for now?
they have a new queen. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they care. If they don't care, why should we?
It's not the queen of the city, it's the queen of the druids.
And she's apparently just a disposable sack of meat that they just say, okay, on to the next, and somebody transforms into the next one.
Well, I mean, bees are very much the same way. If the queen does die, another one will begin to take up that mantle, and it's typical in those certain cultures, anyway.
It's not how halflings do it, but then again, Bryn did suggest cooking up Muvera, so I don't know what people do out here anymore.
Hey, listen. We wanted brisket. We had cow. Your mother couldn't come through.
Korbog leans down to Goldie and says, Bryn is not normal. He's obviously been having a very rough day.
He could be experiencing denial and shock from losing his best friend. No one's really spoken to him about that, have they?
She was
Well-
my best friend.
And yours as well.
She was all of her friends, and I'm not in frickin' shock. I'm just angry. And I'll
Well, let's
steal
channel that
Korbog's
angry
flask
at
and walk away.
the culprits who started all of this.
When he steals my flask, I go,
Okay.
we'll consider it a gift.
Maybe I should get my own. I've been eating a lot lately.
You can have that one.
All right, so you guys can kind of decompress here. There is a lot of discussion with like the druids and between like Quell and Kiasa and the druids. They kind of get filled in a little bit on what happened by the new druid queen, on what happened. Yep.
Could we have taken like all the Get Yankee stuff, like their swords and stuff?
Sure. Yeah.
Because
Did we find anything useful on them? Any intel? Any magical items? Nothing.
No, it looks like they were specifically like in a attack squad, like they were sent here to do some damage.
And actually, one other thing to back up, since we don't actually like do the actual D&D stuff, we just get into the goof mode. But would it have been possible to harvest any poison from the Hydra?
It's not poison; it's acid, and it's just the Hydra's blood is acid.
Okay.
Um,
Could I have possibly harvested some acid then?
you could try. Give me a survival check.
Would I be able to help him?
Sure. He's probably fine though if you just roll that.
18.
Okay. Yeah, you can manage to get 2 small vials of acid out of it.
So one thing, again, not understanding this character build that really sucked from the beginning. I mean, I have a poisoner's kit with +8 and then survival's +2. So, like on those kind of rolls, I have expertise in poison.
Right, but it's not poison. But if it was poison, then yeah, you would use your expertise and you would do the poisoner's kit. But this is acid; it's not poison. So
Okay, got it.
But if you drink acid, would it poison you? Just kidding.
no, it just burn your throat right out.
That's what the whiskey's for.
Yeah. So you guys can manage to eat and drink, be merry for a little bit. There's a lot of hubbub going on with the druids. At some point, they finally get introduced to Miracle Max, and there's some more discussion there. And that's where we'll end the session.
Okay.
Oh, we'll make it home in time for my mom's kugel. I mean brisket. Both.
Matzo ball soup and brisket.
It's moolicious. Alright, somebody needs to do me a favor and clip that so I can put it on social and tag Ember in it. I gotta return fire.
So, let's do a little wrap up quick.
Sure.
All right. So everybody, this is the crew. If you're somewhat new, or if you're not new and you know most of us, you can find all of us on some sort of social somewhere. Goldie, fire off your socials.
Hi, you can find me everywhere at Alicia Marie Body.
All right, and Thad.
Personal is Vorpal_Thad, but obviously I'm part of the Vorpal board crew. One really exciting announcement on the Vorpal board side, an unfortunate announcement. We are completely sold out of Vorpal boards right now. It's blown up. So sold out on the hardware side. We've got some exciting stuff coming up though, where we're going to open up a software only version. And this is especially important for the folks that play D&D. So everything you're watching that Solo does, Chris Solo on the Fable 42 network, and also Art, the only thing that we're doing in this stream is I'm using a Vorpal box, which you don't have to do what we're doing. So you can play D&D just like this, and we're going to open up a subscription software tier that anybody can do at any time. So that's one of the way we're going to keep the community fed, is with that subscription software only, while we ramp up our Vorpal box and ARM manufacturing. So keep an eye on that. And then also we will have some customizable dice coming out really soon, which we're super excited about, that lets you personalize your dice in Vorpal and make that your own as well. So there's going to be some interesting options for people to start doing if they have an account with Vorpal. And
Nice.
that's it.
Okay. And Chris, Sims, give him your socials.
Yeah, I'm Chris S. Sims on Twitter, and that's probably the best place to follow me.
It looks like Discount Bard already clipped some stuff down there.
Mom's
And-
brisket.
And then Solo, go ahead and give your heads up down there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Fable 42. You guys know where you can find all of our all the network stuff that's going on. We have a lot of really cool events. We have some new shows coming up. On Monday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, we have the second round of the Mythical Melee. Goldie and Thad are in that. Should be interesting. Prior to that, at 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific, we're going to talk about Barbarians. So if you want to catch the next episode of Quests and Answers, you can do that. Other than that, we're going to raid our one of the wrong mouse, wrong computer. roll for it. Looks like they're playing some witch tabletop game.
Cool.
But yeah, Art, you have anything else?
Yep. So you can find me everywhere at the Arthur of Gaming, and of course a big thank you to Vorpal Board for letting us do all this stuff, and for Fabled 42 for hosting us. Our new home on Fabled 42 here. So
Very happy to have you guys here.
all right,
yeah,
guys.
So,
And
yeah.
yo, good.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and spread the Fable 42 love, spread Vorpal Board, and all the other crazy stuff that we do here. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yep. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Bye, guys.
2 weeks.